Tavonne is brand new. He'll be joining us tonight as a special guest. This is his first time playing D&D. And Kristen, who I work with at Mastermind, who's my boss at Mastermind, I should say, decided to throw Tavonne into the deep end with tonight's game. So, let's see how it goes. Yeah. I'm going to step away real quick, and I'll be right back.
Did you already make a character, or you need help with that?
Can you gentlemen hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay, there we go. Hi. Always good to meet new faces. How are you?
Good. Did you make a character yet, or?
Yep, I made a character, name, all of that good stuff.
Yeah, I know that's the most difficult part.
No, took me like 5 minutes. I was like,
roll all these dice and add these things and pick these choices.
This should be interesting. We have a split party with no virtual desktop.
First impressions are everything.
I love how Greg said that we chose to split the party as opposed to he basically created a situation where we had
no choice. Yes.
Yep.
Very, very interesting choice of description there.
There were 2 bombs, and if either of them went off, the city would be destroyed. And they foolishly decided to split the party.
Where did we leave off? I don't recall.
I think we left off with the one group was just about to sneak into the St. Yig's chapel to get the scroll that we need, and we were getting to the crypt that we had left our guy at, and our other body. Yeah.
So one's grave robbing, and the other one's robbing a church.
I think so, yeah.
I forget where we agreed to try and meet up outside of the city. Or what the what the spot was that we said we were going to meet up. Yeah.
I also do not recall what that plan was.
Hey, Dave. Good to see you here. Thank you for joining us in the chat. Unfortunately, I can't reply directly to my personal Facebook stream instance via text here or comment yet, but just wanted to say hey and that we see you, and thank you for joining us tonight, as well as everybody else who's joining us here tonight as well. See, we got a few folks watching across different platforms. We are broadcasting tonight live to, oh my God, where are we going tonight? Facebook, to YouTube, to Twitch, to LinkedIn. Finally, somehow I got approved for that. And Twitter has a new live streaming video function. So we're going live to all those. No Reddit tonight, though, because I don't have the bandwidth to run RPAN on top of everything else this evening. So, but
Dave, we were at the same Pirate Ren Fair the other weekend, just at different times. I saw your post.
Oh, that's right, because you guys are back in. You guys are all in Massachusetts now.
Down on the Cape, like 30 minutes.
That's crazy.
South of Plymouth. It was the Ren Fair was kind of not the Pirate Fair was not what we expected. It was kind of just a big field with a circle of vendors and not a whole lot going on. So we were only there for like 15 minutes. That's all it took to kind of see everything.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah, that was like a nice 2-hour drive for that. Then we decided to evacuate and go up to Plymouth Rock instead.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I was in Yarmouth.
Very cool. Oh yeah, Dave says you went to Yarmouth Pirate Festival. I went both Sundays. Wish I'd seen you. Oh,
We were only there 15 minutes. It was an unlikely paths to be crossed there, I don't think. Do you plan on going to King Richard's Fair? I might go in my armor this year. I'm not sure.
well, that'd be fun. You do
Fun
have
for
that epic
everyone
suit.
else, but it's like 6 to 8 hours of being encased in metal.
This is true.
And if it doesn't get like even in October, it can still be kind of warm. So that is an endurance outing for sure. The couple of times I've been there in the armor, I usually lose about 10 pounds that day just sweating. Actually, Julie's going to be working the King Richard's Fair this year.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah, she's
selling the kilts?
She's a kilt selling aficionado. She's very good at it.
Hey, Johnny, good to see you in the chat tonight, brother. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, that's a good question. Are we camping this year? I have no idea.
Seth, how's your sister doing?
She is not particularly dilated.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So it's kind of a false alarm?
Well, no, she's definitely like the labor was induced. She is late to the tune of 4 days now.
Oh, damn.
And so we're waiting on that to go through, and hopefully after some dilation happens, that she'll have new nephew tomorrow.
You mean to tell me she hasn't put in the eviction notice yet?
You know, we've tried everything. We've been like, "Hey, buddy, you missed your cue. Everybody's waiting for you on stage." Nothing.
Oh, man.
Nice to meet you, gentlemen.
Likewise.
Yeah, guys. This is Tavonne.
You have an amazing voice. I'm so like I know very little about you except that, and what a way to lead with meeting you.
Honored to meet you.
Well, glad to have you here tonight, Tavonne. I hope you survived the encounter. So, but that's
what a ringing thing to say to our new character.
That depends. Did you make him make a level 1 character? Or is he on par with with us?
No, he's playing. He's got a level 1. So yeah, that's a thing that's happening tonight.
Hey, don't worry. You're with the Turtle Tonys. We protect those.
Yeah.
You don't.
Nice.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet. You don't know where he is. You don't know what's going on. All right, wise ass. Come on. So,
bottom line, if he joins the Total Tony train, he's going to be leveling up real quick.
Again, let's just see how this goes tonight.
Yeah.
Good to know. All right.
Does anybody collect Funko Pops?
I have some.
Nate,
Have you seen the
inside right now? I have.
There's dedicated shelves for each fan of figures.
Oh boy.
I've only got 2, and I only wanted to get 2 because I got them signed. That's it.
Oh,
Nice. That is an excellent flex. Which ones did you get, and which ones were signed?
Hellboy by Ron Perlman. And
dude,
William Shatner signed one.
Oh shit! All right.
Oh wait, what is he eating?
Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's turn that off. That's enough of that. All right. Well, we all know what that alarm means. That means it is game time. It is go time. I'm not 100% ready, but I will be. I mean, we'll figure it out. Tonight I have my Killer DM shirt on. I'm just saying. But this I got off the local Buy Nothing group. Somebody said, "Hey, anybody want a D&D shirt?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I want that D&D shirt." So support your local Buy Nothing movement. Anyhow, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DM Greg, and I am your Dungeon Master this evening. Welcome to Secrets of the Barrowmaze for June 13th, 2022. How long has it been since we've played, y'all? It feels like it's been an eternity. I've missed you.
It's too long. We missed you.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Let's see. News of the day. I turned 41. I feel like I'm 81 now just from stress because we have a major festival going on in my at my day job at the theater that I own. And I'm still getting messages from people saying, about how things are going. I have put my phone, though, on Do Not Disturb.
That's a really good way to get emergencies to show up right now.
Oh, yeah. And apparently there's a situation. Okay. Well, anyhow, I will text them back on the introductions during the introductions. But anyhow, again, I'm a professional dungeon master with Mastermind Adventures. You can book me to run a game like this for you and your friends. If you enjoy watching the stream tonight, I can run a private session for you. Or I'm even open to streaming a game for you if you want to try your hand at trying to be the next Critical Role. God knows I am. Anyhow, yes, you can book me through mastermindadventures.com. And you can join the campaign Secrets of the Barrowmaze. Check that out at secretsofthebarrowmaze.com, which I have up conveniently right here. Check out the website, like us on Facebook, follow on Twitch and YouTube and all that other good stuff. Like, clicks, share, subscribe. Sharing is caring. Anyhow, I don't know, puff, puff, pass. How many other slogans can I jam in here in 2 seconds? That's
Everything
enough.
the light touches is our kingdom. Yeah.
That is yes, I like that one. But what about over there, Father? Oh, that's where all the homebrew campaigns go to die. The land of darkness. We stay away from there. Anyhow, yeah, I'm ready to kill some players. We actually this is technically a part 2 of last session. We don't do this on Barrowmaze. Everything is supposed to be encapsulated. But last time we had a cliffhanger ending where they split the party. And tonight I have to figure out how we're going to handle a split party and be able to run everything in real time. Oh, Anton is back. Yay. Welcome back, Miggy. Glad to have you. So, yeah, enough out of me. I need to respond to this text message that my tech booth is currently on fire real fast. But in the meantime, I'm going to let everybody here introduce themselves and who they're playing. And then it's dice rolling time, and believe me, I am looking forward to letting off some pent up steam here tonight with dice violence. All right, let's go ahead and start it with Miggy. How you doing, buddy? Name, where you're from, and physical character and physical description.
I'm Anton Ray. I'm from Eugene, Oregon, and tonight I am playing Miguel de Tortoni, who is I'm the youngest of the Tortoni brothers, and I'm a cleric of Saint Yig for right now. And I'm the best way of saying it. I'm not the smartest of the turtles, and I'm just glad to be a part of everything and glad to keep my siblings as safe as possible. And yeah.
And what does Miggy look like?
I mean, I'm a little short compared to my brothers. I'm only like 5'10". And a little, but I'm a little stealthier, and I got a so shell.
Yeah, born from a crack shell, but we love you anyway. It's glad to have you here tonight, Anton, and glad to have Miggy in this evening to continue our intrigue. And let's go ahead and bring it on over to Mr. Haven't seen you around in a minute. Seth, good buddy. Glad to have you here tonight, man.
Why, hello. It's good to be here. It's been quite a while. I'm Seth Thygesen. I play Frankie Tortletoni. I am a Tortle Barbarian, currently at level 4 because I keep missing sessions. But hopefully I'll be able to do something about that and get up to level 5 because I would really like to be able to do something with this Barbarian. So he has a very fine hat. It is well known, this wonderful medieval hat that he wears. It is very gaudy and very velvety and just amazing. It is an amazing hat. It's a hat that when you wear it, people know you're not afraid of anything.
I love it. That is, I think that's the best hat description I've ever heard. When I wear it, people know that you're not afraid of anything. So we're wearing a Red Sox hat in Manhattan. So, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and bring it on over to 2 more of our turtles.
Hello. Howdy. I am Nathalie Eckert, but I am playing also level 4. So, hey, Seth, I see you.
That's all right. We're going to fix this.
We're here together. But I am playing Victoria Vicky Wick Tortoni. I am the cousin of the brothers. I like to party. I like shiny things. My hammer, shiny. My crossbow, shiny. I demolish things, hence Vicky Wick. I have a nice, long, high pony. You know, at the beach, you don't want your hair on you, so you get the hair up, and it's purple ombre. And I'm just, I'm here to have fun and don't talk about my family in a bad way, and I'll have a good time.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Hi, my name is Paul Masterson, but in this game world, my name is Anthony Total Tony, a.k.a. Tony the Tool Boy, a.k.a. Triple T, a.k.a. I love to make up a.k.a.s. I play a split class artificer wizard. I'm here to build cool shit to keep my family alive. I roll around with my small menagerie. I've got my artificer homunculus. His name is Tiny Tony, and he's got his Tiny Tony gun. He looks just like me, but he's metallic because I built him out of stuff. And then on my other shoulder, I've got my wizard familiar. His name is Owl Capone. He's got big old eyebrows, and he will mess you up if you mess with his friends and family. I'm about 6'6", kind of a taller one. I like purple. Perhaps if you watched a certain Saturday morning cartoon, you might know another person who likes to build stuff. And just happy to be here with my family, fixing problems, and spreading the good word of za, bringing the Pete Zaz to the world.
Absolutely.
I love it. I love it. Glad to have you both here with us this evening. Thank you so much for joining. And let me see here. Oh, boy, what did I just do with that? Here we are. Mr. Matt.
Hi, I'm Matt LePage. I'm on the East Coast with my weekly dose of pain for staying up till 1 a.m. gaming with these crazy guys. I play Kassan Jonar, a human warrior hexblade badass murder hobo with a heart of gold, honorary human turtle, hanging out with the Turtle Tonys, and I love my Zaz. My character's decently tall, but he looks pretty dwarfed by all the turtles he's around. Very lithe human, often seen wearing a mask, and does a really good predator impression when Tony the Tool puts his flame-throwing cannon Eldritch Blaster on my shoulder.
I love it. I love it. Let's go on and bring it to Nate. Nate the Great.
Hey, I'm Nate. I'll be playing Duke of the Joes, who is a stereotypical soldier, nondescript, and he likes to fight to save the day. He never gives up, and he's always there. I'm also level 4 ranger.
Representing at level 4.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's the Party of Fours. Party of Fours. And last in introductions, but first in our hearts this evening, let's go on ahead and introduce this evening's special guest.
Hi. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I go by the name of the Bearded Baritone. My character's name is Sekindar. You don't know who I am. I don't know who any of you are. I'm tall, 6'2", bald, a Goliath monk. What I'm looking for is something of the uttermost importance, and I'm hoping I can get answers.
I love it. I love it. Tell me about your monk. What does he look like? What is he wearing right now? And I don't mean that in a 900 number way. It
tall.
could be, I suppose.
He has monk beads around each wrist. He has a sash. No sandals.
Okay.
He walks the earth so he can feel the ground. You tell him everything he needs to know, except the most important questions.
Oh, I mean, that's absolutely why you got to walk. I love it. I love it. Well, Tavonne, so glad to have you here, Mr. Bearded Baritone. Do you have what is it that you do outside of here, just out of curiosity?
I travel the world. Actually, I just started a new job today. I am human resources for my job. I go to the gym, and I actually stream on Twitch.
Oh, very cool. What's your channel?
Twitch.tv/beardedbaritone_.
TV. I'm going to put it in the chat here for everybody.
And if you get enough channel points, I actually will read you a bedtime story.
Oh, Well, damn, in that voice, I might order that.
I'm still thinking it's great that there is some company out there right now that their HR rules are enforced by the voice of God. Like that sounds awesome.
I mean, like legit though. That's a real deal. I love it.
Like when someone gets summoned for harassment training, like they know they done effed up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I get to fingerprint people and drug test them too.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. So, do you sing?
Me, no.
No? Let me ask you, do you have a voiceover agent? Because if not, I can probably get you one.
Nope, sure don't.
All right. Well,
Sure
you know, if you're ever interested in doing some voiceover, I'll float your Twitch on over to my reps and see what they think. So.
I'm always interested. Last night, after we finished playing the Quarry, amazing game, by the way, I actually read Go to Fuck to Sleep. It was amazing.
Oh, God, what a good book. I love that book.
Yep.
Dave here, who's a good old buddy of ours. I've known Dave, 20-something years at this point. I've known him almost as long as I've known Nate and Matt. Dave says he's, as a former professional radio guy, he minored in voice in college, and he's a choir director. And he says, Tavonne, that you have a voice. I take that as very high praise.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dave.
Yeah. All righty. Well, you know what? Let's go on ahead and get this fired up tonight. So, my friends, I'm going to ask something unusual. Can I get all of my turtles and all my regulars to hit the waiting room for a little bit? I will. You will know when it is your cue. But we're gonna start this off a little one-on-one this evening.
Okay, bye.
Bye. See you on the flip side.
How do I hit the waiting room?
Oh, you just
to do that.
You turn off the switch on the top right corner in your profile window. I'll do it for you. There you go. Bye-bye.
I don't know how either.
Oh, God damn it. Here we go. Oh, no, I just brought Seth back in. God, why is this key? Anton, did you literally leave the stream? You left the stream. Son of a bitch.
I was just turning our cameras off.
Oh, well, that also works, I suppose. All right, cool. Anyhow, I think we got... It's okay, Dave. It's all under control. I promise. All right. So, Sikander.
That'd be me.
It would be. It has been a day for you. You've been traveling with a group of folks that you just met during your journeys. You walk the earth, you're in search of answers. Some people find answers by meeting people. Some people find answers by exploring places. Some people find answers in discovering wealth or power, or in the arms of someone that could be considered another half. And some people find answers in community. And you have a group that was your community for a little while. Group of fellow adventurers, people roaming the earth. They all had their own reasons for walking about, mostly money related, to be honest. And while you didn't necessarily agree with their motives, they seem to go to the most fascinating places that are like literally the ends of the known world. You traveled with them to the Duchy of Eric, which, if you look on any map, the Duchy of Eric is about like the ass end of the continent. It's just middle of nowhere. What it's known for is swamp. And of course, this area is 40, 50 miles of bog in every direction, it seems like. You have walked with them from village to village through its capital, Ironguard Mott, which, if this is the capital, you'd hate to see what the smallest towns are like, because this was like a one-horse town. It had a nice palisade around it, but it was very, very humble. You know that the folks who speak of this place in other cities and in other duchies and in other areas kind of talk about it like it's the boonies or the sticks, you know? But the reason why it keeps drawing people's attention is this place of legend called Barrowmaze. Now, Barrowmaze thousands of years ago, there was a civilization that lived here in this region. They flourished, and they lived there for generations and generations. And of course, when you have a people there for so long, they need a place to put their dead. And they built this incredible set of crypts and barrows, barrow mounds like you'd find in Scotland in the rolling green hills. But here, except it's swamp mounds. But also down beneath these barrows, they had built a maze of crypts and tunnels and burial places. And at one point, it's said that the people that lived there were wiped off the face of the earth through some great power. Now, of course, nature abhors a vacuum, and within a few hundred years, humanity had come in and established, villages and other things. They tried to civilize this untamed area, and what they discovered is this great treasure trove of crypts, and people started come in and steal from the crypts treasure. These people got buried Egyptian style. Is the best way to describe it. They thought they could take it with them into the afterlife. So a lot of them have incredible valuables or items of incredible power. There's a lot of wealth to be found, and word of that gets spread around. But at one point, word also started spreading around of adventuring parties that went down into the barrows, down into the maze itself, that never came back. And then the stories came of the dead walking again. And now, casual fly-by-night tomb raiders don't go down there anymore. Now, hardened adventurers and soldiers of fortune and other people with other different motivations. The religious come to cleanse the barrows and reclaim them. Put the dead to rest. Soldiers of fortune come to gain to gain valor and renown in battle, and to gain power. Wizards and artificers and sorcerers come to seek out the most powerful magics hidden within from this ancient civilization. That, at this point, is what drew your party here. You came to the village of Helix, which, when I mentioned Iron Guard Mott and I talked about how you couldn't imagine anything smaller, you found the one place that was smaller. The center of this town is literally the town well, and around it is a ring of small ramshackle buildings. Think like, any town in the middle of nowhere in the Old West. Just, there's a tavern, there's a house of ill repute around the corner from it, there's stables, there's a Fletcher and a Bowyer's shop nearby, there's a trading post, and then there's the inn above the tavern. And you notice that the tavern has kind of leaned into this, the signature of the town being so close to the Barrowmaze, being the last stop before the Barrowmaze. It's called the Early Grave, and you remember the sign above it being decorated simply with a stylized painted skull. And in dwarven runes, painted above the door, the words Jitari aut mori conatur, which in real life is Latin, and I probably butchered that. My Catholic school education is failing me here. But you remember seeing those words painted in gold in dwarven runes over the door. Do you speak dwarven by chance?
Actually, I do.
You do? Then you know that translates to get rich or die trying. So, you left with your party that morning. You hired a guide. You walked the 4 hours into the swamps, through the fog that is barely that is so difficult to pierce. Sometimes you couldn't see your hands in front of your face, but your sure-footed guide knew the way. He took you to the Barrows, and then from there to the entrance to Barrow number 12, what is known to the public as the entrance to Barrowmaze. You descended down a rope 30 feet into the Barrows. You lit some torches with the rest of your party and began your exploration. Within minutes, as if drawn to the light like moths to a flame. At first, you didn't realize what was happening because you would be whispering with your compatriots, whispering back and forth, going, "Do you see anything? No, I can't see anything. Do you hear anything? No, shut up. I'm trying to listen." And down the hall, in the darkness, all you heard was, "Shut up. I'm trying to listen. Shut up. I'm trying to listen. Shut up. I'm trying to listen." And that's too much of a delay to be an echo. It sounded like it was being repeated back. And it grew louder and closer. "Shut up, I'm trying to listen. Shut 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 up, I'm trying to listen." A hush falls. It's so quiet, you can hear your heartbeat. And out of nowhere, a piercing scream sounds right next to you. And you look and you see something that looks, well, kind of like this. If my poor kitten, whom I love here very much, was patchworked together with about 8 other animals. Fangs of different size, part cat face, part bird face, a maw that looks like a weasel's mouth, a humanoid hand and a crab claw reaching out at you, smacking at you. Torches hit the floor. The shadows start playing hell with everything, making everything look larger. Your entire party is surrounded and beset. These creatures are screaming at you, and they are screaming all kinds of different things. It almost sounds like a cacophony of gibberish. You realize that what they are doing is repeating back to you sounds that they have heard. They don't have any context for the meaning of any of this stuff, but they're repeating back phrases they have heard, usually punctuated by what is clearly the screams of a creature or humanoid in its death throes. Suddenly, you hear one of your compatriots, the one who has a bit of an itchy trigger finger, as it were. This one was a little sticky-fingered. Reaches into his bag and he yells, "Fire in the hole!" And the most heavily armored of the group turns and yells, "No, wait!" Just as everything goes white. You are knocked backwards in a shockwave. You feel your feet leave the ground, the earth that has guided you, that has given you knowledge, that has been your true path to enlightenment. Your feet leave that solid earth, and you feel yourself fly into a wall. You see a flash, and then everything goes to black. It's hours later, or minutes, you're not sure, but by the time you come back into consciousness, your head is ringing. You hear the sounds of screams and pain, and you realize that first off, that's the ringing in your head, along with the very large lump that has formed there. You can't tell if you can see clearly or not because it is pitch black, and you don't have dark vision. It is completely dark, and it is completely silent in this literal tomb. You get your whereabouts. You realize that you're completely alone. The rest of your party, who knows? Your head is ringing so hard, you're trying to remember what happened, but you're realizing that you can't even remember your former allies' names. You remember your own after a few minutes. But it is difficult. And as you manage to stand up, you are unsteady on your feet. Give me a survival check. And I know that you're a first-time player, so I'm going to walk you through how to do it.
Ready when you are.
All right. On your sheet, find survival and click the bonus right next to it, where it should say plus or minus and a number.
+4.
+4 to survival. There you go. All right, let's see what you got. Did that not do anything? My campaigns. Had a nice dramatic moment ready. Let me see here. Oh, I heard something.
No, that was.
Oh, that was you. Okay, I thought that might have been the dice dropping. Here we go. Let me pull up your sheet. Okay. So yeah, that +4. Go on ahead and click that.
Mm-hmm.
And it should just give us a roll in the game log. Does it show you anything?
Few things.
Okay. Well, do you see it like? Do you see like any dice plop across your screen or anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay, we're going to do this the old-fashioned way then. So bottom left corner, you're going to see a red circle with a white icon in it that looks like a bunch of triangles. That's a D20 icon. I want you to click that, go all the way up to the top, and hit the D20. And then hit roll. Okay? I'm doing it right now just as a test. And I got a 4, so you're going to want something a lot better than what I got.
Wow. This is no.
Not working?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Oh no, custom roll. Okay, so you got I rolled that on your sheet. That's why that came up. So I rolled it for you. We're not going to take that. How about this? Go to Google. Go into your search bar. And type roll space 1D20. 1D20.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
There you go. Yeah, Google actually has a full set of dice you can roll.
Oh,
the only thing they're missing is the D100. Yep.
All right. And you want me to roll, correct?
Yep.
2.
All right. So that means you being in the complete darkness, you are lost. Oh, 2 + 4 is still a 6, but yeah, you are lost. You have no sense of direction or where you are right now. What do you want to do?
Head east.
Okay. You're going to head east. All right. You think you are heading east based on the direction that you think you are going in. Or you think you're heading east based on your albeit muddled sense of direction. And after about 5 minutes, maybe a little less, you think, you wind up sliding your hand along the stone wall for guidance, and you find a doorway. And as you go through the doorway, you see a shaft of light coming down from the ceiling, and you look up, and you actually manage to find your way back to the entrance. Climb up the rope, and you head out. Now, as you emerge, you see that the torches that were left up there by your party as kind of like a guiding light home are still there, and they are mostly burnt down to almost nothing. You come out, and you come out of the barrow number 12, and you look for your guide. Your guide said that you couldn't pay him enough to go down there. He said he'll wait outside. He also made it very clear that he won't leave, or he'll leave you behind if it looks like you're not going to make it out of there in time to get back to the village before sunset. And you were told that after sunset, the Barrows become a very, very, very dangerous place. And as you emerge from Barrow 12, you look up and you can see the night sky. It's not just sunset, it is full-on darkness. And you can see the fog in the area illuminating everything, or the moon trying to pierce through the fog, illuminating everything with a strange and eerie ethereal glow. But even as you look up, the fog obscures the stars, and you can't see where anything goes. Again, the quiet of the grave permeates this place. Give me a perception check.
All right. Perception, I got +2.
All right. Perception is +2. So roll a d20 and add 2.
Hold on to your butts. Ooh. 18.
18. Okay. With an 18, you know that you can't see anything. Goliaths have notoriously poor night vision. So seeing in the darkness is not a viable option for you right now. But you are a spiritual person with a very strong sense of awareness, preternatural awareness even. You don't need your eyes. So you close them, you inhale, and you focus for a moment, and you open your other senses. First thing that catches you more than anything else is the stench of this place. You noticed it when you first arrived, but the air coming out of the Barrows is absolutely foul. It smells of rotting flesh and death. And as you take a moment and just kind of let your other senses grow, it almost becomes overwhelming. But you steady your stomach and you exhale, and you can feel the cool mist on your skin. Feel the moisture. You could feel the spongy ground beneath your feet. But it's your hearing that is going to prove to be your saving grace here. Because as you take a moment to listen to your surroundings, you know that it is a 4-hour walk back to the village. And the gods only know what lies between here and there in terms of threats. But what you hear with your 18 are voices. They're not close. They're far off. But the silence of this bog is so complete. There aren't even crickets. There are no frogs. There's no night life around here. So even the slightest noise carries. And what you hear are voices nearby. Whispered, hushed, trying to do their best to be inconspicuous and not draw attention to themselves. But you can hear them talking. You don't know who they are. You don't know what they're about. But you know that if you're going to get out of here alive tonight, you probably need some new friends. So you're going to head in that direction. Give me a stealth check.
Whew, okay, stealth +1.
Mm-hmm.
16.
16. All right. So with that 16, you start making your way off of the beaten path that leads back to the edge of the Barrows. and you go off into the great unknown of the darkness, guided only by voices that you can hear and the sensations beneath your feet. We'll get back to you. All right. Let me have Anton, and let me have Nate.
I'm Anton.
Yeah, I got you. Gentlemen. So, Lauren can't be here tonight, unfortunately. I think she assumed that everything was on fire and I'm still in hell, and that's still very much true, but I think they're traveling right now.
Okay. Well, since my previous plan was entirely Junie dependent.
Yep. Junie. Junie is Junie disappears as you are working your way at the church door. Working away at the church door, Junie disappears, and you get the impression that perhaps she went off to follow Gamdar. Maybe.
I don't know. She's an elf and a wizardy person. They do strange things that I don't understand.
Yes, that is correct. So,
Duke. What now?
We still have to go get. Hold on, I forgot we have to go in there and get something, but I forgot what the thing was.
We gotta get the Revivify scroll.
That's right, scroll.
But we don't have Frankie, so I don't know. I don't know how to make a plan.
Well, it's open, so we just walk inside and go get it. I don't know where it is. I assume you do.
Oh yeah, I mean, sorta. Yeah. Okay.
So
we should be quiet, right?
Yeah, we'll stealthily go in. You lead the way.
Okay.
And we'll just go in there, pick it up, and walk out.
Okay. All right. Okay. And so, like I'll put on the magic thing so I look like the half initiate guy.
Okay.
And then, so I don't look like a giant turtle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, short turtle, but and then maybe he could put his hood up, and then we can sneak in.
Yep.
Make a wisdom check.
Both of us?
Oh no!
Yeah, both of you, please. Please, for the love of God, both of you. All right, Nate, what'd you get?
12.
It occurs to you. It occurs to you that if Miguel looks like Gamdar, why are you sneaking? That would look suspicious. But that's, besides the point. So you're welcome to take that however you will. But that's a thought that just occurs to you. So, yeah. All right, Miggy, you come up to the door.
Okay. All right. I'm going to try to not make... I mean, he just left. So I'm going to try and not make a lot of sounds. I'm going to try and open, just kind of, go in.
Okay. Give me high or low?
Low. I'm not lucky.
Low? Okay. He left it unlocked. You turn the door to you turn the main door to the church and turn the handle on it, and it opens.
Why did he leave it unlocked? That's weird. He shouldn't have left that unlocked. It seems really irresponsible.
It does. Is there anyone in? You should look inside and see if there's anyone there.
Okay. I do that, but anyone could just come in and steal stuff.
Yeah, like us.
Okay, I go in.
All right. Yeah, you go in, and the church is dimly lit. They have a small hooded lantern that is definitely secured. That is burning quietly in the corner. That provides just enough illumination to get in. Dave, we're running a different scene right now, but we will be bringing back. We'll be bringing back everybody, and you'll see what's going to happen soon. But right now, I'm just running a cut scene, so we'll be doing some more stuff in a minute. So, yeah, the pews, like there's you walk down the center of the aisle, The pews are empty.
Mm-hmm.
Miggy, you are so paranoid about this that you keep expecting that every time you pass a new pew, you're going to discover somebody like lying in wait, lying between them, ready to jump out at you and grab you, or stop you, or admonish you, or demand a plan from you, or what is like your literal worst nightmare?
I don't know. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Then like the alarm at once. Like what if like something comes out and then like I haven't swept the chapel, or like it turns out that we were supposed to have services and I'm in the wrong chapel, or I just don't even know.
Yeah. And there's only one chapel, so it'd be really impressive if you were somehow in the wrong one.
Right, but I could figure out how to be in the wrong one.
But if there was one priest of Saint Yig that would do that, it would probably be you. So, so you creep down the center of the aisle with Duke directly behind you. You keep waiting for Brother Othar to jump out and catch you red-handed, but you manage to cross your entire way down the center aisle of the church.
Hands are green.
Up to the altar.
Is this where the scroll is?
Oh no, the way down is in it should be in the rectory in the back, so we should probably go that way.
All right. Give me 2 stealth checks, please.
Sorry, Saint Yig.
Uh, 15.
15? Okay.
The 14.
15 and a 14. Okay. You quietly make your way around the altar to the door off to the side that leads to the rectory.
Mm-hmm.
You open it. First, you remember to step over that one squeaky board that is incredibly loud anytime anybody steps on it. Gamdar doesn't normally care about this, but you are not Gamdar, and you don't want to have to answer any questions here. So you step over it, and you instruct Duke on how to step over it as well, so no one is alerted to your presence. You open the door. It squeaks just a little bit, but you keep pushing, because if you make it quick, maybe it won't be so bad. And you let yourself in. This is a very simple space. It's open in the center. There's a table on the north wall that holds usually where everything is laid out in preparation for services, that Brother Othar will have everything he needs to run services laid out there beforehand. But right now, because there are no services in play, everything is stored away in a closet that is on the west wall. On the east wall is a simple chair. This room is small, maybe 10 by 10, 15 by 15, somewhere in there. And there's a lovely stained glass window above the north wall of the Red Cross of Saint Yig. And right now, that stained glass looks very eerie because there isn't any light shining through it. You realize that you're normally only here during the day. And when that happens, you get these beautiful whites and golds and reds that just come in streaming through and illuminate the room, fills the whole place with righteous light. But dark deeds, dark times. There is no light in this room now. And you feel more than ever that this is a place that you're not supposed to be right now. And it's weighing on your conscience, Miguel, that you are doing something very wrong. Duke, you don't give a shit. But
no, we haven't done anything yet. The door was open.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, there should be some kind of trap door or something down to the cellar, so we should probably look for that.
Okay. Miguel, you've been around here long enough that you know where the trapdoor is. And you actually move the rug back, pull the rug back, pop open the door. And it's not a cellar, but instead, there is a simple vault there. locked with a key you do not have. But you know that this is where they keep all the important stuff. They keep money in here. They keep scrolls in here. They keep supplies of holy water and powdered silver and other important things in here. How do you guys want to get in?
Do we know where the key is? Or do you know where the key is?
Give me an intelligence check, Anton. Or wisdom. Yeah, not intelligence for you, wisdom. I'll give you a wisdom check because you know what's up.
7. Nope. I didn't
7.
even know it would be locked.
The only thing that comes to mind is that Brother Othar must have it.
Okay. Can you?
I guess
Can we get in without it?
I guess we can try to pick the lock. Can we try to pick the lock? I'm not sure the rules on that.
Do you guys have a lockpicks kit?
I do not.
Well, how about, can't you just break it or something?
We could, but it's gonna be really noisy.
Hold on. Okay. Wish like I could reverse cast mending or something. What do I got here? See, this is the whole thing. When my plan was with Junie, and now I'm okay. All right, I got some oil and some sealing wax. That's not going to help. A tent? No. Why would I? I wouldn't have my tent with me. That'd be in my backpack.
I have like pitons and hammers, torches, oil. I
Okay,
got a crowbar.
I'm going to give you guys, as you start looking around frantically trying to figure out what to do or how to get in, I'm going to give you guys some time to try and think of a plan here, and we're going to bring it on back to the Barrows real quick. Let me have Vicky and Tony and Frankie and Anton. I'm going to put, there you go. Let me get Seth, and let me get
Hey.
Hello.
I didn't
You've
know
been
where
partying on the sideline.
He's bothering over
who am
here.
I? Oh, and Matt. Where's Matt?
That's Matt kicked himself out. He's giving me a request to join back in. I gave him the heads up. So
He kicked himself out completely. Oh, amazing.
yeah, he's trying to go to the weight room, and he went to the
Oh,
the outside.
yeah. All right, cool. I was like, why am I short of screen? Okay, here we go. All right, so let's. You all made it back to the Barrows. It took longer than you expected because as light falls, it gets harder and harder to get there in a timely fashion. Navigating at night, even the familiar paths can get a little tricky and unfamiliar. But you managed to get back to the Barrows. You also took your time to avoid any unnecessary encounters. And yeah, you did not have any sort of random encounters on the way there. You get to Barrow, what you remember to be Barrow number 1, where you left Renfro. And you approach it. It's dark as hell. Who's got dark vision and or a light source right now?
Dark vision.
Dark vision.
I got my glowing balls.
Got your glowing balls, yeah.
I got my glowing balls, and I got Owl Capone, who's an owl. We can, I can use him. I can warg with him to,
Sure.
both get the down.
I will be staying close to
Casper.
I will be staying close. Oh, does Casper have a light source? No.
We also got hooded lanterns.
No,
I do believe.
Well, then I will do a lantern because I have.
Well, you can also
sneak.
You can also sneak with Kassan. If you want, but whatever
I
you
can't
want.
see shit. I can't see.
You put your hand on his shoulder.
anything.
Whatever you like. Yeah, you can do a hood lantern.
Oh,
Whatever
I'm
you like.
trying to be stealthy. Well, you got your balls. I was gonna stay
That's
close
true.
to your glowing balls.
Hey,
So that's what my plan originally was.
Okay. Frankie, what are you doing?
I got my moon touch longsword. Why don't?
Oh, that's right. You got your glowing longsword. So we got somebody with the evil glowing red eyes. We got the glowy stick, and then we got a turtle with a pair of glowing balls. And then
Tiny Tommy's got the glowing balls, in his hands. He's
in his hands. Okay, yeah.
What? They're ball bearings that glow.
Yeah.
Get your mind out of the gutter. And just a point of order to make sure we're on the same page, as I'm recalling. The plan was for us to go Barrow, get the guy that we had there, and then we're meeting back up at the Temple of Sylvanus, right? Because we're trying to stay out of the sea. Is that what we were doing? To try and go back there, like worst case scenario, hoping that that guy of the forest was going to help us, fix this broken wheel, as it were. Does that sound accurate?
Yeah, that is absolutely what I remember. My having been here and absolutely being in favor of this plan.
I had so much fun playing you last time, Frankie. I'm just saying. Got the A with the best of them. So you guys want to? I didn't recall the part about going to the Temple of Sylvanus, but that's totally fine.
Because we knew that we were worried about all the jabronis in town, like getting all pitchforky.
It's like a 2-horse town, and that first horse is a jabroni. Let me tell you.
I'm going to say that the reason you don't remember is because you were playing me, and I definitely was not paying attention to the finer detail.
That is certainly, so I was just very much in character.
That's
how we're going to call that. Yeah, I love it. All right. So you meet up with Renfro, and it's still very weird to hear a dwarf speaking out of a zombified elven body. But as you approach, you hear, "Oi," coming from within the Barrows. "Oi, Turtle. Is that you?"
Yeah, it's us.
Turtles.
Look, yeah, okay. I recognize your name. Trying not to do the turtle accent right now. Every time I talk with you guys, I got to try and not do fucking the Bronx. All right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, what are you talking about? Hey? What's the matter with you? Oi. And actually, considering the fact that this is coming out of an elven body, it's actually a little bit more like, oi, a little higher pitched. He's like, oi, I sound weird.
I wasn't going to say anything.
What took you so long?
Well, we had to figure out, basically, make a plan as to how to not only get you guys back together in the right bodies, but then contingencies based on what might happen when you go back into your body so you don't die. And then we had to go looking for some scrolls to be able to make sure that we could save yous. And then we had to find a place to be able to do this. And the people in town are acting like real jabronis. Like, they're basically like, they don't give two figs about you guys right now. We're like, that ain't right. So apologies that it took a little bit, but we've been doing a lot of legging to get the pieces in place.
I was at a party.
Yeah, and Vicky was partying.
Sorry, but it was nice to see you.
She was seeing how the social.
I RSVP'd months ago, so I cannot go back on that. So
you don't want to do that. She's got a reputation she's got to uphold.
I mean, it would be weird if Vicky wasn't partying. Like, they would smell that something was up. So it's part of the whole thing of being, part of the
if you're too loud, we're gonna get unwanted attention around here.
Good point.
All right, so are we ready to go?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you ready to go? I've been waiting here for you for hours, for days even.
Now we're waiting on you, so come on, let's go.
Okay. Give me a round of perception checks, please.
Uh, 14. Apparently my tabletop was not found. Oh, because I never actually clicked on getting in the game.
Oh, well, we're not in, I'm not in Roll20 right now anyway.
Well, 14.
Okay, so 14.
Do you see our rolls through the Beyond?
Vicky Wick's got a 19.
All right, so a 19 and a 14, and then what else did you guys get?
Tony's got a 7. Al Capone got a 10.
Al Capone did that with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. what you discover as you warg into Al Capone, that the fog has grown thicker, and then the glow of the night, the glow of the moonlight going through the mist, actually makes it almost kind of snowblind in a way. So you will just take the first roll under these conditions. So you don't get advantage on your perception checks, but you're not under disadvantage. Everybody else for vision right now is at disadvantage for vision-based perception checks. But with a 19 and a 14, and then what'd you get, Kasan?
16.
16. 19, 14, and a 16. You don't hear anything as much as you feel it. The temperature, it was already kind of clammy. You could feel the moisture clinging to you. But the temperature just perceptibly drops. And Renfro, who was heading for the door, stops and just goes, "Oh, shit." Now, for those of you hearing, outside, you hear very faintly shuffling footsteps. Shuffling, more like dragging steps.
It's those tax collectors again.
Yeah, dragging steps. And then they stop for a moment. And you almost hear a
Okay. I'm going to pop an Eldritch Cannon and have it go up on Kasan's shoulder.
Okay. Tavonne, hop on in real quick. Or let me bring you on. There we go. So you hear between you and these voices, you suddenly do hear what sounds like a very low guttural moan. Give me a wisdom check. Or if you have the religion skill, give me a religion check. Your wisdom bonus is better, so let's just do a d20 plus 2.
Got a 9.
You definitely hear something between you and your destination, and it sounds very menacing. It also sounds like it's moving away from you, but very much towards the towards the direction that you're going in. So, and then as that moan fades away, you hear, "Oh shit," and it just kind of carries. And you notice that in this dark fog, in this darkness, you can actually see a faint glow coming from the direction that you're headed in. Whatever it is, you must be getting close to some kind of light source. And actually, Vicky, you hear, in addition to all that dragging, you hear some rather quiet, very faint, but very heavy footfalls. Delicate, but heavy. If you really strain yourself.
Can I tell the direction that they're going in, or I can only just hear it?
It sounds like that they're all not too far outside, because you guys are all still down in the barrow. Now,
yeah.
Who got... Hey, Paulie, roll perception for Tiny Tony and for Al Capone one more time, just because I know you got a 10 on that. But give me one for Tiny Tony real quick.
Let me see what Tony's stats for that would be. Oh, his perception's a +4. Yeah, Tiny Tony.
All right.
Oh my God, Tony, you're killing me here.
What do you get?
He rolled a 1, so he got a total of 5.
Okay. Tiny Tony is not helpful right now.
And Al Capone rolled an 8.
Got it.
You say I'm rolling in too deep with my squad, and my squad is just like.
Suddenly, I'm not worried about your squad anymore. All right, so Frankie, what'd you get on your perception again?
14.
You got a 14. All right.
Sure.
So, Matt, you and Vicky are very focused on what's going on outside. But Frankie, you're the one who sees a new point of light appear, just like the smallest point of light appear on the wall on the far side of the barrow.
I would like to use my magical awareness.
Give me the rundown on that again.
Magical awareness. As an action, you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover. When you sense a spell, you learn which school of magic it belongs to. So if this is a spell or a magic item, then I can get a good sense of it using
This is neither a spell nor a magic item.
That's useful to know.
Yeah, but you are suddenly filled with the overwhelming sense of necromancy around you, surrounding you, permeating the entire area.
Hey, listen, guys, for a moment there, I thought it was just kind of moist and cold, but I am getting a sense, an overwhelming sense, really, of necromancy.
And as you talk, that dot of light on the far side starts getting bigger and drawing closer. And it goes from a dot to a widening shape. And it looks like, yeah, that's a spectral scythe coming through the wall.
I'm going to throw an Eldritch Blast at it.
Let's roll for initiative.
This is my best roll. Here we go.
There we go. Come on.
14. Oh, actually, that's pretty good for me.
All right. 14 for Frankie.
Yeah, Vicky.
What'd you get, Tony?
Yeah.
I got an 8.
8. Vicky got a what?
20.
20. All right. And Sikander, roll a d20 and then add your initiative bonus, which is +1. So 15.
15.
15. That's pretty damn good. All right. I'm going to confess to you guys that with the exception of one element, this encounter is completely randomly generated, and I'm going to apologize in advance.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the sound of that, but that's okay. We got family and new family about to be rolling in, and we're going to take care of business.
All right. Sikander, you and Vicky, you're looking out the mouth of the barrow, and Sikander, you are coming you're coming over a small rise, and with your great Goliath height, you can actually see that there is a glow kind of pulses outside for a moment. Like a glow of bright light. It goes from like a candle, like almost like candlelight, all the way up to bonfire level, like glow for a moment, and then which is greatly amplified and magnified by the fog, the persistent fog around everything. And after a couple of seconds, it just kind of shrinks all the way back down to nothingness. Vicky, I will give you either an Arcana or a Religion check for that.
All right. Let's go for Arcana. They're both the same. So that will be a 0.
Okay.
But
Yeah, you have no idea what the hell caused that. Sikander, if you want to give either of those a shot, you're more than welcome to as well.
All right. I will roll for Arcana. +3.
18 plus 3. Your blood turns cold as you recognize you've never seen one, but you have heard the stories. Your people called them soul devourers, more commonly known as will-o-wisps. And they typically frequent areas of death and great evil. And naturally, this area has it in spades. So as you come over the rise, you manage to just see as this glowing orb disappears into nothingness. Not a comforting thought when you realize that you can't see where it went. But shit's about to hit the fan. So that glowing blade comes out of the wall and acts next. The blade is attached to an arm, which is attached to a shoulder, which is attached to a torso and a head. The head has a hood over it. All of this in glowing blue spectral light. You get the sensation of cold just permeating from it. You can feel the warmth and life essence being drawn to it. Or is it being drawn to you? You can't quite tell which way the direction of this attraction goes, but you know that it has set you on a crash course for disaster. It floats towards you, the group, and faster than any creature should have a right to do so. Jump scare level fuckery there. 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. So let me get my D4. It's going to swing at Vicky because she's got her back turned.
Did my Eldritch Blast initiate combat?
Your Eldritch Blast will go off on your action because you had this thing has the superior initiative and much faster speeds. Oh, that's the wrong creature. I'm wondering what the hell's going on there. All right.
I only wanted to do that if I could hit it in the wall. I'd probably just attack with my glaive in an initiative order.
Gotcha. Okay. Vicky, does a 19 hit you?
yeah.
Got it.
I mean, meets it, beats it.
Yeah, meets it, does indeed beats it. You're going to take 10 necrotic damage as a spectral scythe swings right through you, and you can actually feel like your very life force get cut and pulled away from you. This creature is upon you guys before you even know what to do. But the good news is, Vicky, you're next. What do you want to do?
What's its AC and hit points?
AC is 12, 22 hit points, and it has a whole bunch of resistances and immunities. But we'll go over those as they become relevant. So yeah, Vicky, you're up. What do you want to do?
So is it, just to confirm, is it like an actual physical thing, or does it seem to just be a beam of light?
This is it's a specter, so it's a spectral creature. It is a spiritual. It is a non-corporeal creature.
Are we seeing any of the shamblers out there?
You don't see them yet, no. But you did see that glow outside, and because you saw that glow outside, you were too busy looking at the what turns out to be the will-o'-the-wisp outside, Vicky. You didn't see the specter come up behind you and cut directly through you.
Ah.
Yeah.
Did it happen faster than Silvery Bobs would be able to react?
You haven't taken your
You're right,
action
to
yet,
react.
but It is a reaction. But you know what? I think because Frankie talked, I'm gonna let you do the silvery barbs. Okay.
Okay, so you got to re-roll that attack then.
All right, that's fair. Notice I am not worried about re-rolling that attack.
Oh boy.
Who said that big mouth doesn't always get us in trouble, huh?
Do it again.
Yeah. Do you guys see my rolls in the log?
Nope.
No? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna hold on a second. I want to make sure my rolls are public so everybody can feel like this is fair.
I lied. I can see it. I can now see that.
Okay, so yeah, you guys can see it in D&D Beyond, right?
I can indeed see your 23.
Yeah. All right. Well, only 10 points of damage then instead of 12 points.
Hey.
Yay. But yeah, that's a legit 23. These guys only have a +4 to hit, but apparently the dice are choosing violence today.
The dice always
Like you
choose
do.
violence.
Yeah.
This is true. Vicky, yeah, so you're going to take the hit.
I give advantage to Vicky as the secondary effect of the silvery bobs. And,
Love it. I will take
And
it.
question, DM.
Yes.
With that necrotic damage, since you had temp HPs, does it have to get through those temp HPs before it damages
Yes.
your overall cap? Okay.
Yep.
Oof. That's good.
Yep.
We can make this work. All right. It's right behind me.
Yep.
I will say ouch, but I'd like to do kind of like if I can, a Legolas kind of style move where I jump backwards while I turn around with I've already have my beautiful
Crossbow with the ring.
magical
Yeah.
heavy
Yeah.
crossbow.
Your Vicky Wick heavy crossbow of fuck you. Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yep. The
So-
magical crossbow of I kill it. Yeah.
Yes. And I'd like to shoot at it, please.
Go for it. Roll your attack.
Well, I definitely hit it with a 20, and then it's going to be 14 piercing.
20 with
Magic.
14 piercing.
Magic.
Got it.
Yeah.
Magic.
All right, magic. Yep, that definitely connects, and you can actually see as the crossbow bolt does go through it, but as it goes through it, it actually you see it pull essence of it out, and it just it almost seems diminished as you have effectively bloodied it in one shot. That is it for Vicky. Another one comes out of the wall.
Oh, so it's a potty. Great.
Yep. This one is going to float up and immediately rush on. It's going to immediately rush on Tony, and is going to miss with an 8.
Does it pass within 10 feet of Kassan?
High or low?
High.
Yes.
I'll take that reactionary attack.
Go for it. Yeah, that hits.
27 to hit.
27.
All right.
Jesus Christ. All right. 8 damage.
8 magic.
8 magic. Okay, cool. Awesome. A third one comes out. This one's also going to go for Vicky again.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
A 10 is going to miss.
The 10 is going to miss.
It's hard being the most attractive member of the party. They all just come running for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, I just got my hair done too, so it makes sense.
A fourth one comes out and runs at Tony and has advantage on the attack and still misses with only a 14.
Okay. You want to
Yep.
play? You want to play?
Yep. They are. Let me make some notes here real quick. F, E, H, D. Cool. All right. So, specters are done. Sikander. You suddenly hear a yell in pain. You hear and you hear somebody yell, and you hear a wet splorch, all coming from within this. You can see light what looks like light coming almost out of like an igloo entrance, like a little bit of a tunnel, and you could just see like light flashing from inside of it, and the light carries out, and it definitely illuminates the mist around you. As you see that, you notice what looks to be two figures walking towards that igloo entrance, for lack of a better description. Both of these figures are shambling. They're dragging their limbs. Their arms are limp. One of them has their neck at a very funny angle, like not a living angle. One of them clearly has a bone sticking out of its shoulder. Another one looks like its foot is clubbed and completely ruined, and it actually is leaving a divot in the ground as it digs and goes, as it tries to pull itself forward. And you hear moaning, that guttural, chilling. They are between you and whomever is inside that barrow. What do you want to do?
Sounds like my kind of party.
All right.
I'm going to definitely press the attack.
Okay. All righty. I like this. Let's fucking go. You come running up behind one of them, or do you have any ranged weapons? Do you want to engage with ranged weapons, or do you want to just get in there and start, punching and kicking? Or
if you're
whatever
working all night, you might as well dance.
Wise man. You do carry a dart and a sickle. The dart is a ranged weapon, and the sickle is a hand weapon.
Hand to hand.
Hand to hand. Got it. All right. You want to go? Let's just start punching, folks. All right. You go charging up on one of them. It is completely unaware of you. Go on ahead and roll your attack. So for you, you're going to go to your unarmed strike and roll a d20 plus 5. Or just click the +5 next to your next to the unarmed strike listing. 25. Holy shit. Okay, so you crit on your first attack roll. All right, so critical damage is awesome because it means you're doing a ton of bonus damage. So in this case, what you're doing is you normally do a d4 plus 3 bludgeoning when you come up and kung fu somebody. You're going to do 2d4 plus 3 this time, and one of those d4 is already going to be a max die. So you're already doing base 7 damage to start with here. Go on ahead and roll 1d4, and let's see what happens.
1d4. Five.
You got a 5 on a d4. That's impressive. Did it include a bonus in there? Let's see. It's the pyramid looking die. So if you go down to the bottom left corner, if you're in D&D Beyond, go down to the bottom left corner, hit that.
It rolled 2d4.
Oh, roll 2.
It's 1d4 plus 3 is what it is.
1d4. So, got it. Okay.
Yeah, so that is correct. He's got it.
So it does include. Oh, got it. I see it. Okay, never mind.
He's a monk, man. He's got that.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna do. You got the full 4, and then you rolled another 2. So you do 9 points of damage in the first blow. You just kind of come charging in, and you just crack this thing right in the back of the head, and you hear like a sick snap as the head gets kicked forward, and you can also you can feel the vertebrae in the neck just give as you connect with a shot that would kill any normal human being. However, you are not dealing with normal human beings right now. You are dealing with the undead, and a broken neck, while catastrophic to anything with a pulse, is a mere inconvenience to this guy. You drive, you follow through, you put your hips into the blow, you drive on through it, and you pull back, and you see that the head, you basically knocked his block almost clean off, and you expect the body to fall, and it's just chilling as the figure turns and faces you, and that the head is like hanging down, cockeyed, looking up at you, and just snarling, and it hisses, and it starts to reach out for you. We'll get back to that in a second. All right. Another specter comes out of the wall. This one is going to go for Kassan. Uh, 24. That is a critical hit. So, oof. Kassan, how many hit points do you have?
Hold on. I think Vicky probably she had to step away, but I think she'd want to do something here.
Okay.
8.
Hey, Nat, you want to save your boy?
You want to use Kassan just got critted. You want to use your cloud rune?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
God damn it. All right. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So what do
Well, she picks one of the other bad guys to get smacked in the face with that attack.
Oh, that's right. And these guys were immune to their own attacks. So it basically he turns and crits on one of the other ones that's just floating there, and it has absolutely no effect.
And so we see that they are immune to necrotic.
That is correct. All right. But that was what's that?
I mean, y'all got 4 or 5 of these guys.
5.
There are 5 of them present right now.
Cheapest.
Okay. Their AC is 12, but they are incorporeal, so it's magic or better to hit. And they each have 22 hit points. And spoiler alert, you get the feeling there's going to be more. Because like I said, I randomly rolled this encounter, and yeah, sorry. All right.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if to get any sense of what they would be vulnerable to or not immune to?
Okay. Give me an Arcana check.
Come on, Dicey. Ha ha! 25.
25. Okay, they are resistant to lightning, thunder, cold, fire, acid, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. So magical elemental, they take half. Non-magical physical attacks, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, they take half. They are immune to poison, and they are immune to necrotic. They are also immune to charmed, exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, and unconscious. Yeah.
So they're resistant to everything, even magic. Basically, yeah.
I mean, elemental magic, they take resistance to, but force, radiant, they are. You get the feeling they're probably vulnerable to radiant right now, because that ever since it's been a little weird between necrotic and radiant energies ever since Seth broke that statue. Yeah, that's your fault.
I didn't break it. Frankie
broke it. Frankie kicked a statue of a dead god down into a pit, shattering it into a million pieces.
Now Seth agrees with Frankie's decision to do it.
Yes.
Because Seth forced Frankie to do it, but that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
It's an out-of-body experience.
Okay. Well, yeah. So ever since then, some of the damage types have been a little dicey.
Okay.
Yeah. So Frankie, you are up now. Speaking of.
Well, I don't like this whole coming out of the walls thing, attacking people from the back. That's not cool. I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
So
yep.
Start out with that.
Okay. What do you say, or what kind of noise do you make when you rage?
That's it'll be like, you can't attack my family from the back. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, and Sikander, you suddenly hear somebody from south. Sounds like the South Jersey Shore, kind of yelling about family. And you suddenly have flashbacks to watching super speeding chariots go diving off of cliffs and people climbing up flying creatures and other amazing things. Some bald dude talking about how it's all about family. Very fast, very furious. All right. And now that you have raged, would you like to roll on your wild magic table and see if you blow yourself and everyone else up?
Magic infuses one weapon of your choice that you are holding. Until your rage ends, the weapon's damage type changes to force. It gains the light and thrown properties, and with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. If the weapon leaves your hand, the weapon reappears in your hand at the end of the current turn. So I can throw around.
Wait. I want to verify that die roll. That's that is way too convenient, sir.
He's got better ones where basically everything gets hit by light damage, etc.
Son of a bitch.
Just be lucky I'm going to use it on my already magical longsword and not on my shield so I can Captain America this sucker.
I mean, I would love to see that at some point, but we'll get into that later. All right. Yeah, you rolled that in Roll20?
I sure did.
No, son of a bitch. Okay. I see what's up. I see how it is. Okay. Yep. Cool. You now have literally the perfect weapon for this situation. Go for it. What do you want to do?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to, because I've only got the one attack right now because I'm on level 4, I will proceed to attack with my Moon Touched Longsword. Here we go.
Yep. Let's go.
Both hands.
Both hands.
Cricket. 12. Oh, wait.
That's your damage. No, but that's your damage. You didn't roll your...
Oh, that's weird. Why did I do that?
Yeah, you got to roll to attack.
Do the thing, guy. There we are. 25.
Yeah, that hits. Okay, so 12 on the... All right.
And that is now force damage, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
That is now force damage.
So,
but magical damage works normally on these things. So the fact that it's force actually is totally fine. All right, so yeah, you two-hand this guy, and you just immediately cleave into it, and you normal weapons would probably just like go right on through, but you feel like you connect with something with substance, and if this thing could look surprised, it totally does, or it totally would in this moment. So that was 12 plus 2 because of raging. So 14 points of damage?
That's right.
Got it. All right. Just do me a favor. Remember that you're attacking H, like Henry. Okay?
H. You got it. Write it down.
Yep. I'll tell you when Henry bites it. So, all right. Is there anything else you would like to do? You did your bonus. Yeah. You
did my bonus. Did my regular action.
Got it. Okay. One more comes out of the wall, and it is going to.
Sorry.
What's that?
Question.
Yep.
I didn't hear if they were resistant or not to sleep.
They are not affected by sleep. They are undead.
Of course not, but you know.
Yeah, sleep does not affect undead. So this one is going to come out, and it's going to go for Matt. And did it roll? Should have rolled. 14 does not hit you.
Thankfully, no.
Thankfully, no. Got it. No one has actually taken damage yet, correct?
I have.
Oh, you have. All right. Give me a con save real quick.
Me?
Yes, you. Actually, no. You know what? Never mind, because that con save was to see if your hit point max is reduced, but that's only in the normal campaign world. In this campaign world, that happens automatically, but it didn't carve through your temporary hit points yet. So, yep.
Nope.
All right, Sikander, the other zombie turns and faces you, and it decides it wants to dance. So it's going to come up and swing, and it's going to swing for the fences and connect with an 18. You're going to take 5 points of damage. Poof, that's trouble. because you only have 8. So, athletics, stones, endurance, reaction reduced. Oh, you know what? You can actually do your stones endurance if you'd like. Now, stones endurance is as a reaction, you can reduce damage that you take by a D12 once per short rest. So go on ahead, and if you want to burn that now, you can roll a D12 and maybe shrug this off, or at least part of it.
Might as well.
All right. So go on ahead and roll 1d12, and let's see what happens.
A 9.
9. Okay, yeah. So you literally, you take it like a champ, and you just kind of take a second, wipe your mouth, and go, huh. Yep. You shrug it off completely, so you take no damage from that attack. Kassan, you are up.
Okay. Which one is the lowest hit point total?
There are 2 right now. H, Henry, and F for Fonzie. Because I don't want... my Frankie is my first thing, but I don't want you hitting Frankie. So we're going to go with the Fonz.
Okay.
Hey, oh, hey.
Are they both at 8 hit points left?
They are both at 8 hit points.
All right. I would like to move in to get a hit on H.
Okay.
See
Go
how
for
that
it.
goes.
Give me an attack roll. That's a hit.
Okay. Yes. Let's get some damage.
8
8
points.
magical
Son
slashing.
of a bitch. All right. So, yeah. Hey, Seth, remember I said to tell you when Henry dies? Henry is dead. So,
Yeah.
don't have to worry about him no more. All right.
Right.
That is it for Kassan.
I have my Polar Master follow-up attack.
Oh, god damn it. All right, yep.
Let's see if that one lands. Does not.
Okay. Copy that.
And then I want to move away so that I'm at least 15 feet from the enemies.
Got it. You did have multiples attacking you, so if you want to move, you're going to wind up taking at least 1 attack of opportunity. Are you good with that?
No, never mind.
Okay. Copy that. Tony, your turn.
Okay. I got some questions. Surprise,
Whoa.
surprise.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
Okay. So, how many of these jabronis can I fit? Is there any? There's none of them that are right on me, right? Oh, no, one of them is on me, but he.
Yeah, but he missed with his
missed.
attack. I sucked with my roll. Yeah.
Gotcha. So, what I want to do is, without provoking an attack of opportunity,
Mm-hmm.
I want to create a thunder wave to hit as many of them as possible in a 15-foot cube.
Okay. There are currently 5 visible. So let me see here. Pick a number between 1 and 10.
7.
7.
I always.
All right. You can get. You're pretty sure right now that you could get 3 of them in a square without also affecting any of your allies.
How many can I get if I don't mind hitting my allies?
I mean, in that case, you can get all of them.
Excellent. Well, now that I'm a level 5 wizard, I have taken Sculpt Evocation because I'm here to fuck around and find out. So all of my family do not get hit because I'm casting a level 2 Thunder Wave, which means 2 plus 1 in terms of they automatically succeed, and on any spell where they take half damage, they take none. So
Okay. So they gotta make their save though.
no, because I took the feat of Sculpt Evocation.
Got it. So they would take. Got it. All right. Cool. Hey, Paul. I hope you can see this nice and clear. All right. I'm just. Yeah.
When you got a DM that's trying to kill you.
Yeah. Yep.
You got.
No, that's
you
fair.
gotta
That's fair.
continue.
I've hit you guys once. I want to make that clear. I have successfully hit you all once, but I'm making you burn all your toys.
I do appreciate your use of the polearm master feat there, Greg.
Yeah, you're welcome. You know. All right. Roll it.
Nice.
What do I got? What do I got to do? Make save.
So that is So that is going to be a for those con saves of 14 to take half.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Made it, failed it, made it, failed it, failed it. All right.
Gotcha.
So, and the halves get halved again. So roll your damage.
17.
Oh, you already did 17. Holy shit. Okay, so that's going to be 4 points of damage, 8 points of damage, 4 points of damage. Hold on, let me actually log all this. 4, and it's going to take. 4, 8, 4, and then 8 and 8.
And
now what you see is you see 3 of them get blown back into the crypt walls, like just blown out of sight. Kablam. Just MIA.
And then with my bonus action, you said there's 2 that are right up on Kasan, and he's got the flamethrower cannon on his shoulder.
Yep. All right. You're gonna fire that off?
Yep.
Okay.
You got a dex save DC 14 to save for half.
All right. Let's see what I got. I got 2 fails, so they both take 5 because fire only deals half damage to them. All right. So we're gonna do. Well, F was one of them, and that's actually enough to finish that off. That one off. So that one of them dissipates completely, and then I'm going to say the other one was this one, and he's going to take 5. Done. Okay, cool. Anything else?
I just say to my brothers and my cousin, we got this.
All right.
Right.
Let's show these slippery bastards who's who.
All right. Sikander, the other zombie turns and takes a swing at you and misses real wide with a 4. You actually managed to once you took that shot to the mouth, you're like, oh, okay. And you immediately start doing some Bruce Lee style footwork. You know, you kind of start doing a little shuffling and you got your hands up and you just kind of like lean back as this limp broken arm goes swinging by your head with the force of a baseball bat. You just kind of like lean back out of the way of it. You could feel the wind as it passes you. Renfro, bless his heart, takes a swing at one of the specters and does absolutely nothing. We're gonna flip on back over to the heist in progress as we finish the first round of combat. So everybody hop on out for a minute, and let's bring back in Duke and Anton. All right, Seth, there you go. Cool. No worries, I got you. Gentlemen, okay, so you've been taking your time. You got your thinking caps on. You're both thinking real hard. What do you got?
I got nothing.
I got 3 plans.
Okay, what are your plans?
All right. First, can you describe this thing? It's like a wooden thing in the floor?
No, it is not a wooden thing. It is actually a metal, basically a metal lockbox that is sunk into the ground. If you pull up the trap door, it's just a little bit above the ground. There's a little bit of a gap.
Okay.
And then there is a lockbox that is partially buried in the ground with the door facing up. It has a handle and a keyhole, and the hinges look like they must be on the inside because you don't see any external.
And it's too big just to pick up, right?
It's big and heavy. Yeah.
My first thought was just take the whole thing out and deal with it later. But
yeah, that may not work in this situation.
Hey, we have a Goliath friend soon to be.
Well, they're not here right now, so.
Times I wish I was a rogue.
Right?
All right, so plan one is we're not sure where this key is. So
the rectory where Brother Othar sleeps.
Yeah, you think that it could be in there.
Yeah, we don't. But as player, I don't know where that is.
Well, as a character, you do because you are affiliated with the church. So you know that the rectory is a small separate building just past the church. And of course, because you have an offer of quarters there, being a member of the church, you actually do have access to this building, even at odd hours. So you could hypothetically hop over there and see if you could find the key, but you might be dealing with a sleeping Brother Othar.
Yeah, I think trying to search a room for a key with a sleeping person inside is a bad idea.
I mean, it's better than waking up half the town trying to smash into a metal vault.
We don't just smash the whole vault, just the first. Can I try opening it to make sure it's actually locked?
Pick a number between 1 and 10.
5.
Oh, so close. I rolled a 6. So you reach down, you grab the handle, you start to turn it ever so slowly, trying to make little noise, and you actually feel it give, but after about quarter inch a turn, it stops and it is locked solid.
So we could use a crowbar to try to force that handle just a little bit more to open this.
All right, let's try the okay, so I take my blanket and I wrap I cut it up and I wrap the sledgehammer in the blanket, and then we wrap the other end of the crowbar like a striking surface in the blanket too. Who's stronger?
Muffle the sound here and try to whack this handle open a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll take the whack at it so you can have plausible deniability. You had nothing to do with this.
But I wrapped everything in and cut up my own blanket. I'm just as culpable. But we're doing the right thing. We're doing the right thing. We're doing a bad thing to do the right thing. We're doing a bad thing to do the right thing. I think. I don't even know.
Okay. Cool. You rig it up as best as you think that you can. Give me a dexterity check and or a strength check, whichever you would prefer to do, to see how well you secure this.
15.
16.
Oh my God, you guys are getting decent numbers. Okay. You fashion it and you're looking at it. It's like, okay, well, this isn't too bad. Maybe this has a shot. You're feeling a little about it, but if you strike it just right, let's see what happens.
I'm gonna give him guidance.
All right, give him guidance.
Okay.
Can I use Hunter's Mark?
I mean, let me see here. You know what? If you have athletics, I'll let you do an athletics check.
I do have athletics.
Okay. Let's make it an athletics check with guidance.
What does guidance add?
A D4.
And then D4. So that would be a 26 altogether.
Holy shit. All right. Now give me a stealth check with disadvantage.
That would be a 12.
Yeah, you strike true with the hammer, and you feel that crowbar give. And at first, you wondered if the crowbar just came out of the crack in the doorway, in the lock, the vault door frame. But then you hear as the vault door slams up and slams into the wooden floor from below. Yeah, you have successfully busted this door open.
Okay, quick, let's grab what we need and go.
Okay. I open it and look inside, and what is there? I'm just looking for a revivify scroll.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, good God.
They got shit in there, man. They got stuff. You got to go.
No, I know.
It.
It's just I'm so bad.
Also, I might add that you also have this is a spell that is technically above your level, so you may not recognize it right off the gate.
I mean, I have a revivify scroll with me that I got from here, so I can direct compare to.
You know what? I'll give you an advantage on that roll then.
Okay.
Because even if you're,
I'll take that. I'll take that.
All right, what'd you get?
I just critted for 18.
18. Okay.
I rolled a 20 for 18.
So, oh my God. All right. So, no crit successes on skill checks, no crit failures on skill checks either. But you, it takes you about 2 minutes, a solid 2 minutes. I was going to do a D20 minus your roll, or I was going to do 20 minus your roll. So it takes you only 2 minutes to scroll through, to thumb through, and using the other scroll that you have, you managed to find one revivify scroll. And yeah, there's one there.
Okay. All right. I pull it out,
and
I hand it to Duke.
I will take it and stash it. And let's close this thing, cover it back up, and get out of here.
Okay. And then I close it up, and I cast Mend to fix it.
Okay. You think it is fixed.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And then I close up, and then we go.
All right. So yeah, you close up and give me perception checks.
$13.
Oh man, 9. I rolled a 3. So.
Okay. Give me a pair of stealth checks.
$15.
Ooh, no, not great.
What'd you get?
5 plus 2, so 7.
7. All right. As you are going, you manage to knock over the offering plate, and there were still coins on it. It crashes to the ground with a loud clang, and then the coins comically scatter all over the place and rattle, coming to an end as you hear a couple of them spinning, and finally settling. It's probably about the longest 10 seconds of your life as this cacophony resolves itself.
Mm-hmm.
You wait a couple of moments. Give me a fresh pair of perception checks.
How about 24? Because I'm actually paying attention now.
Okay.
It's still going.
Yeah, you can actually hear the coins. Yeah. You.
The heads or tails? I need to know.
Yeah. For your edification, there, Duke, it's heads.
Okay.
For everybody else, for Miggy rather, you stop and you hold your breath and you become one with everything around you. And you just like have this sensory perception opened up, and for whatever reason, you don't hear anything stirring. You don't hear. Yeah.
Okay. I very calmly and I thank Saint Yig for blessing us. I fish out 10 platinum pieces from my pocket and set them on the ground amongst the coins.
That's gonna attract a lot of attention if that just appears.
And then I go. No. It's important. We gotta go.
Got it. Okay. So with that, we're at 9:00. We normally take our break at 8:30. We're going to take 5 real quick, freshen up your drinks, get a quick snack, but we'll come or go to the bathroom, do whatever you got to do. We're going to take 5, and we're going to come back for the last hour of the session. So everybody who's hanging out with us so far, thank you all so much. I hope you're enjoying tonight's session. I know that I'm having a fucking blast. I hope everybody's having a good time too. What was that, Paulie?
I said thank you, 5. But yeah, an excellent
no
bet.
worries. All right. Well, we'll be right back in about 5 minutes, y'all. Thank you. Let me throw some music up here real quick. right, and we are back.
Love it.
And here comes Greg's stunning cover of Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush. Take it away, Greg.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, how's everybody doing?
Wait, I would like to point out, since I'm not playing a pal wash, I can drop to Tony. I found a company. I don't have any Hawaiian shirts, and there's a company though that does custom shirts for standard roles, etc. And I had this one made.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah, you can see it.
For of course Sir Feld.
Oh boy!
Alignments, all the stuff. We gotta bring that on back at some point. Get jerseys. We'll send it all to everybody. Get our team jerseys back up.
I love that. I think that's pretty dope, dude. All right. Well, we'll see. Maybe we can get that band back together at some point soon. All right, Tavonne, how you feeling, bud? Oh, I think you muted yourself. Oh,
Sorry about that. Can't complain. I'm here.
Awesome. You having fun?
Oh yeah, this is quite interesting.
Awesome. I'll take that as a compliment. I hope that's how it's intended.
no,
Anytime anything's called interesting, it's like, is it good? I get
Oh
paranoid.
no! It's my first D&D, so this is all new to me. It's quite interesting.
Okay. Well, I hope you're having fun, or I hope it continues to be interesting, and I think we're gonna go on ahead and bring it on back here. Let's real fast. Our Keystone Cops, our would-be wet bandits, are Duke and Miggy here. You guys, you left an offering, and then bolted out. And then what do you do? Real quick, just to get that to a pausing point.
I mean,
Sneak out, and then once we're outside, head towards the meeting point.
Got it. Okay. Cool.
Just to refresh my friends in the other party, I think the other body and is with the wizard, right? I think we got to get.
Yeah, we
Yes,
gotta
that's
go to the
correct.
Wizard's Tower and then say we got the stuff. So then,
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. So you guys are going to go back over to Mazda's?
yes.
Yeah, so that's what the other thing is.
Okay.
Acquire all items.
You guys get over to Mazda's tower, knock on the door. Mazda, you can hear his voice through the other side. What's the password?
Password?
He opens up the door and goes, it just kind of peers through, goes, come on, Duke, you of all people should understand operational security. What is the password? Now get it right. And click. And the door locks, closes and locks back in your face.
I don't have time for this. Let's go.
He opens it up. Excellent. Well done. The biscuit is in the basket. And he shoves Haywood's zombified dwarven form towards you. Whoa! Have you found me?
Yes. Let's go. I don't. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Give me some perception checks real quick.
Put the hat on him so he.
Yeah. Yes. Put the hat on him.
Okay. You morph from Gamdar back into Miguel, and you put the hat on him. And what do you want him to look like?
I don't know. Like Gamdar.
Okay, you make him look like Gamdar. Great. Give me some stealth checks and then perception checks.
Perception 9, not great.
Okay.
But 15 stealth.
Okay.
Perception 22, stealth 18.
Got it. Duke, high or low?
High.
Okay. You are on your way. You guys immediately start heading out. Haywood is being a little loud and obnoxious, but then again, what do you expect from a bard, even if he's in the wrong body, Freaky Friday style and zombified? But even over that, you're walking for about maybe 20 minutes or so into the woods, into the darkness. You work with no light except the moonlight. and it's a little slower going than normal as you head towards the Shrine of Sylvanus, which is about an hour away. You probably get about a mile from the village, and you hear someone coming down the road towards you. And then we're gonna pop back over to the other group. So Anton, Nate, take a shower, and we'll be right back. All right, back over to the battle. That is going to do nothing for the moment. Vicky, you're up. You have 4 valid targets in front of you at the moment.
All right. Are any of them particularly low or high?
There was one of them that happens to be at about 6 hit points. You believe it was actually one of the ones that came running up on you.
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
I'm gonna go after what's the letter?
This one is B like boy.
Well, that's boring.
Yep.
All right. Bobby, I'm coming after you.
B like Bob.
A 19 will hit for 6 piercing damage, magical, please.
And that is magical, yes?
It is magical.
Yeah, you stick your heavy crossbow under its jaw if it has one. You pull the trigger and you literally blow the top of its head clean off. And it fades into nothingness.
And I say, "Oh, tag, you're it. Oh, the game's over. What now?"
Yep. Yeah. So one of the remaining ones turns and swings at 1, 2. Seth, you have yet to take a swing. You have yet to have anything hitting on you. Oh, wrong one. Wrong creature. Let me get the right one. Here we go. What did I get there? I got a 21 to hit.
That'll hit me.
That'll hit. 11 necrotic damage.
So all my temporary hit points gone in one fell swoop.
Your temporary hit points are gone. That is correct. At this point, that one is toast. Another one rises out of the floor, a fresh one. And this one is going to attack Vicky. A 12 is not going to hit. Now, let's see. Sikander, you are outside. You have the zombies on you. They are both engaged in melee. You are feeling the flow right now, though. So what do you want to do?
I'm still fighting, correct?
That is correct.
Oh, shit, we got to finish the fight, babe.
Yeah. By the way, you actually can do an unarmed strike as a bonus action as well as a regular action, so you can actually attack twice per round, basically. You just don't get to add your strength bonus to that second attack. Okay?
All right, I'm with it.
All right. You want to keep cracking on the one that you already smacked once?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Cool. Go on ahead and D20 plus your D20 plus 5.
Unarmed strike. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, that was your damage right there. So you rolled a 4 for your damage. But let's get your attack in. So let's see here.
I got it.
Two plus a 5 is going to be a 7, and that's barely going to miss, unfortunately. But let's go on ahead and get your offhand attack in. So same thing. That's a 12. That'll hit. Go on ahead and roll a d4. Oh, max damage on that. All right, so you're going to knock that guy down to 9 hit points. Got it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you kind of feint with the first shot, but then follow up with an elbow, and it doesn't have quite the same amount of oomph, but yeah, you miss with the first shot, but then you follow through and crack it right in its dangling head, and the head just kind of like flops all over the place as it gets knocked silly for a moment. Going ahead and bring it on back here. We got more specters inside that death room right there. Let me see. This one's going to go after Seth.
So if we killed 3 and there's 4 now, for total appearance of 7, or what's the?
Yes, that is correct.
Gotcha.
All right, so this one's going to go after Seth. That's a botch. That's going to miss completely. All right, so that one. All right, another one rises out of the floor. This one is going to attack. This one's going to go after Nat. So Vicky Wick. That is an 8. That's, oh my God. All right. And then Frankie, you're up.
Okay, let's go ahead and hit some people with a force-based sword. Wait a
Okay.
minute. I have a light sword that has the light quality that is currently dealing force damage. Do I have the fabled lightsaber as foretold from the very beginning of this campaign?
It sounds like you do.
I think I'm going to have to use my lightsaber to attack some of these will-o'-the-wisps.
Only if you go.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll show you some force damage. All right. Call it what you want, Frankie. Just roll the dice.
I will. Here's my first one, 24.
That's a hit.
For 11. Nope, 13 because of the rage.
13 because of the rage. Copy that.
And then let's also use the bonus action here. That is only a 14. Cause I don't get my my strength score added to that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
For what?
My bonus attack.
For your bonus attack, yeah, you don't add your strength to the damage.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so 14.
3.
Actually, 14. 3 points of damage on the bonus attack?
Yep.
Okay. So
sorry, but plus the rage, so 5.
5 plus 4. Was it
13?
13. 5 and 13. 18 points of damage. All on the same target?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, you literally obliterate one of them.
Whoa.
You just directly through it. Yep. Toast.
That's it. That's all I got.
Yep. Cool. All righty. This one is already here. This one is going to attack. This one's going to attack Tony.
No.
23 to hit. You're going to take 12 necrotic. So
No, I'm not.
I know. Silvery Bobs, right?
No.
Right?
Nope.
No. What are you doing?
Shield. Because I'm an artificer. I cast shield. Plus 5 takes my AC up to 24.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
And I try to antagonize all the other will-o'-wisps because I got my shield up. Be like, come and get some, you stinking New Yorkers. Jersey's the best.
Oh no.
Agreed.
Oh no.
Agreed. Jersey's the best.
All right.
Well,
Yep. Okay, so he misses. Yeah, how many more reactions and spell slots you got? I'm just checking because I'm about to
I
tax
only get
that.
1 reaction for 10. So that's my
Okay.
reaction.
Well-
I have 3 spell slots left.
Copy that. All right.
Who's counting?
So, is this one on the map yet? This one is not on the map yet. Another one rises out of the floor. This one directly behind Vicky. It's going to come at you with advantage on the attack.
Is it cousin Sparkly?
Yes,
Got the Sparkly. Okay.
that's 100% because you're sparkling.
Just
A 15 is not going to hit you though. So, okay. So that goes Vicky. That one's going for Vicky.
Do any of these provoke an opportunity attack from Kassan?
High or low?
Low, because the dirty rats.
You know what? I'll give Kassan one. Kassan,
All
go
right.
ahead and take an opportunity attack.
Kassan will happily take an opportunity attack.
Yep.
26.
Why do I give in to, you guys asking for
14
things? I should
slashing
always say
damage.
no. I should always say no. All right. Well, that guy.
If it makes you feel any better, Greg, sometimes you can say no, and then people still end up
I
with a
know.
lightsaber anyway.
I'm aware. At the same time, I'm trying to, I know that this is a very crowded area, and he's got reach in a room that's only about 30 feet wide. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to give credit where credit's due. Okay.
I don't know if you heard what you say. It said you can say no and people end up with a lightsaber nonetheless. That's
Yeah,
what
I know. I heard that. I'm choosing to ignore it. Okay. All right. This guy. This one's going for Tony because Tony had to open his mouth and clarify that lightsaber line like I missed it. Oh, I completely whiffed on that attack, so forget that.
I keep spouting profanities about New York
Yep. Oh, Lord. And they
and
you
Pennsylvania and
start
Massachusetts.
okay, now we're drawing a line here. Okay. All right.
Not
All
Virginia.
right.
But not Virginia. Virginia's the best. Almost as good as Jersey.
Sikander, you are in melee with these zombies, and one of them takes another swing at you. This one, oddly enough, you notice that it kind of like has been studying your movements, and somehow, in some sort of janky fashion, it goes into crane stance or some sort of semblance of crane stance, and then turns with an uplifted hand and gives you a. And you feint at it, and it tries to smack at you. And you, again, just manage to avoid it completely. But apparently, this guy thinks he can tango. So, good times. Kassan, you are up.
Okay. Who do we have for low hit point targets?
You got two guys. You got one with an 8. You got one with a 6.
Right.
But give me a perception check just to see if you can keep track of all this.
Okay, perception check. 21.
Yep. All right. You can identify the lowest hit point one, which looks like it is actually engaged with Frankie.
All right, I'm going to help Frankie out. I'm going to attack that one.
Got it. Go for it.
19 to hit.
Yep. Hits.
8 magic slashing.
Okay.
I'm going to remember that my great weapon feat gives me a bonus attack if I reduce a creature to 0 hit points with an attack, with a
reduces
heavy weapon.
0 hit points.
So I will then use that bonus attack at the other one that has 8 hit points.
Okay.
Let's see how that works. 23 to hit.
Yep.
7 slashing.
7. Got it. Still there.
And then I have my follow-up Polearm Master.
Got
Flutter
it.
the weapon to the face.
Mm-hmm.
16 to hit.
Yep.
6 bludgeoning magic damage.
Gone. All right.
Are there any that are still around top of me?
That are still on top of you? Not at the moment.
Yeah. All right. I would like to move a distance away so that any of them do move, it will provoke my reaction attack.
Got it. Give me a perception check.
14.
14. Okay. Cool. You manage to work your way into, even though this is a rounded room, you do manage to work your way into a space you believe is to be defensible. Unfortunately for you, these things don't give a shit about walls or corners. And out of one out of the floor and another out of a wall, two sides come right at you from inside the walls.
All
That's
right.
attack number 1.
Are these new ones?
These are new ones. He conveniently moved to right where they were coming from. And then here's the I should just roll it with advantage because it's easier that way. Does a 20 hit you?
Yep.
All right. So that 20, you take 9 points of necrotic. Do you still have temporary hit points?
Yes.
Okay. So that you still have 2 temporary hit points left, but shit's about to get bad real quick. Once you lose
So
those.
by my count, does that mean there are now we've encountered 11 will-o-wisps?
They are not will-o-wisps.
Oh, sorry. What are these?
There are will-o-wisps present. There is at least one present, but they are not. But these are not will-o-wisps. These look to be specters of some variety. Incorporeal ghosts and demons. Tony, it is your action.
Okay. To quote Frankie, now I'm mad.
Okay.
How many can I see?
You can currently see 1, 2, 3. You can see 5.
We've killed 6, and there's 5 up. Correct?
You have killed. Hold on a second. Let me check my tallies here because my initiative card is not agreeing with my computer right now. That one is dead. 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 And that one is dead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you've killed 6.
Yeah. And there's
I do have it right. I do have it right.
So we've killed 6, but there's still 5 more.
Yep.
Currently?
Yep.
Sweet baby Jesus. All right. Can I get the 5 that are up in a 15-foot cube? Are they close enough in that?
Let me see. You can get 3 of them.
I get 3 of them.
Because 2 of them are technically still in the walls right now.
Okay. So are 2 of them beside each other?
Let's see. 2 of them are attacking. Actually, you've got 2 of them on you and 1 on Vicky.
Okay. So the 2 that are on me, I'm going to acid splash them.
Okay.
So since they're next to each other, that's a Dex 14 save or suck.
Okay.
That's not very good. Only 6 points. 2d6.
Well, they both failed.
Okay.
But they're both only going to take 3.
Yeah. Okay. And then how many of them can I hit with the shoulder cannon from the Kassan's got?
How many can you hit with the? You could.
15 foot
What's the range on that?
15 feet. 15-foot cone.
Kassan purposely moved away from everything so he could get his attack of opportunity. So I'm going to say that he can get 1 of them.
Okay. Yeah, they're hiding in the walls right now, right?
Correct.
The fire can't. Gotcha.
That is correct.
The one that gets a 14 dex save for half for 7 points of fire damage.
All right, dex save for half. Which one? Sorry about that.
The one that you said there was only one that Kassan was within 15 feet of to hit.
Yes, that is correct. Got it. Okay. So it gets a dex save. 17. So it's going to take a quarter of the damage, so it'll be 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
All right. Got it.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So,
Thanks.
coming out of it's time for that hit song. Coming out of the wall. Tony, does a 22 hit you?
It would,
Uh-huh.
Wood.
Except
but except I believe I will use another shield so that I don't. Actually, you know what? For how much damage?
it would be 11 points of damage. It would be exactly your temporary hit point.
I will take that.
Okay. Sounds good.
Just in case somebody else gets smacked real bad. I gotta watch out for my family.
Mm.
Yep,
Family's
because it's
number
all about the family. Got it.
Oh,
It is.
my-
All right. The other zombie shambles at Sikander, and I whiff big time with a 6. So even my measly attack bonus of +3 is not going to be enough to hit. Renfro is now going to attempt to swing at one of these zombies, or at one of the specters, and his arm passes meaninglessly through one, and he's just like, I can't hit the damn thing. What's it gonna take? Ugh. And at the end of that combat round, let's go on back real fast to Nate and Anton. All right. Gentlemen.
Obviously, we step off the trail.
Yeah. Give me Johnny Spelta sees the lightsaber in the previous scene, and sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat for a minute, but just big shout out for the light saber. Glad we got people enjoying tonight, so thank you all for tuning in. Give me stealth checks.
17.
24.
24. Okay. You both head off and step off the trail. You manage to cover up Haywood's mouth and kind of just like quietly drag him. And the figure stops for a moment. Stops for a moment. Looks around. Listens real close. And starts cautiously walking again.
Can we see who it was?
Give me a perception check. With disadvantage. Because there is fog. You can see a figure in the mist, basically.
My perception is 1.
So 16 is the lower of the two.
Okay. Wow, you got a 25 to start with. Okay. Miggy. There's something very, very familiar about this figure. Large, lumbering, but oddly enough, moving very light on his feet right now. Right.
Is he also standing? Is he also standing directly next to me, being hidden?
You get that feeling. And you watch as Gamdar quietly makes his way back down the path, back towards the village.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Stay focused on the thing we're doing now. Stay focused on the thing we're doing now. Deal with that later.
You wait a couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then you continue on?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Because that's suspicious, I think.
I mean, no shit, Sherlock, but we'll get into that later.
Can I, as we're going down this trail, see where he was going, following his tracks backwards?
Give me an investigation check with disadvantage. It's dark, but it is wet. But it's dark. You don't want to give away your position.
7.
The thing is that the ground is wet, and this is there are some fresh muddy tracks down the trail, but they seem to disappear at one point, and you can't tell where they go off to. There isn't like it's not even like a split in the road or anything like that. It's like almost like he took a turn off the path somewhere, but you can't tell. It's a very narrow point in the path. You can't tell if he stepped left or right, because it's just some of it is just like rock. Some of it is ground that you'd really have to look at a lot more closely with a good light source in order to do the kind of investigation you need to see if you can track any steps.
Okay.
But yeah, at one point his tracks stop, or the freshest tracks on the trail stop, and you can't seem to pick up where he was coming from. So, all right, what do you guys want to do about that?
Well, it was just a curious thing if I could see where he was going or coming from.
Got it. So you're going to continue on to the clearing?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Got it. All right. Cool. We'll come back to you guys.
More curiosity.
Yep. We'll come back to y'all. All right. Bringing it on back. Let's get Vicky, Wick, and Frankie, and Kassan back up in here. Top of the order. Swing, bada, swing.
Hey, yo.
Nobody is close to death, so the will-o'-the-wisp is bored, maybe? You don't know for sure. Vicky, it's your action. What do you want to do? You currently do have one of these specters engaged with you. And seeing that you are armed with a ranged weapon, it may be stupid, but it's not dumb. It actually moves around and actually partially phases into the wall, giving it a little bit of extra cover.
Well, that's smart because was it in the wall or can it be shot?
These all came through the wall. Now, you can try and shoot it. It's not entirely in the wall, but it's going to have half cover. So it's going to get an AC bonus because of that.
Except
but would it if
no, not against you.
Yeah.
Because she's a marksman and ignores everything but full cover, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, this creature doesn't know that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But Victoria the Violent, who drops bodies and stacks them high.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so ignores the AC bonus to cover because you've got the magical feat that it says so. Got it. Cool. Go on ahead and roll your attack. It actually kind of, you can almost hear like hissing laughter as it partially phases into the wall, thinking that it's got an advantage on you all of a sudden.
All right.
Yep.
Let's see how it goes. See, I'd like to ignite my sharpshooter abilities.
Oh, Lord. Okay. So -5 on the attack roll, plus 10 on the damage. Got it.
Correct.
All right. Roll it.
Yeah,
Jesus.
so it was a 22 plus, so -5. I think that's still
17.
hits.
Yeah.
17 hits.
Plus a hit team, plus 18 damage.
So
18 points of damage.
Magic damage.
Yeah, you wipe the smile off its face real fast, let me tell you. You pop it directly in the head, and it's kind of like you pull a dodge this, and it's still technically there, but not really. Yeah. All right.
Yep.
All right. Sikander, you're up.
It's not going into the wall. It's still where it is.
It is still where it is right now, but that's because it has officially yet to act this round. So this was part of its movement in the last round.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So Sikander, you are up. You have 2 valid targets in front of you. One of them is looking really, really beat up. You want to swing, bada swing. Give it the old 1-2.
Definitely going in.
All right, D20 plus 5.
Well, 10 plus 5.
That's a hit. 15 hits. D4 plus your plus 3.
It's a 4.
7 points of damage. Max damage on that shot. Yeah, you crack into him. This guy staggers and doesn't seem to know what to do with itself. But you have one more attack on it. You got him on the ropes.
What are we going? D20?
Yep. D20 plus 5.
21. 16 plus 5.
There you go. Roll your damage. D4. No strength bonus on this one.
2.
Love it. All right. Yeah. You stun him with the first shot. You swing around. You drop the elbow onto the exposed, neck area of this creature. And Jesus Christ. So zombies usually have this ability where they can shrug off damage. It's called Undead Fortitude. If you reduce a zombie to 0 hit points, it makes a Constitution saving throw with the difficulty of 5 plus the damage taken, which in this case would be 7 because you dealt 2 points of damage on this final attack. They have a plus 3 Constitution save. So it's a D20 plus 3 to try, in this case, beat a 7. My odds are pretty good. I rolled a 1. So you single-handedly railroad spike your elbow directly into the base of this thing's neck and drive it into the ground violently. The legs, you actually hear the spine snap. You hear the knees blow out. The thigh bones break. You have just literally pile-driven your elbow into the top of this creature and crushed it to death, or to undeath, essentially. And it is lifeless in front of you, having now returning to whatever realm or afterlife it believed in. Well done.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Vicky, the one that you just shot in the face is not laughing anymore. It pulls back as far as it can into the wall and will still take a swing at you. Let's see what I get. 14 ain't gonna do it.
Nope.
No, yeah, you scared the hell out of this one. So, Frankie, you're up.
I party hard.
You know what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
Same thing I always do. Let's hit something with a sword. 22.
That's a hit.
That would be an 11 total damage there. And then this. Oh, that's 12. But I guess that still works.
Yep.
And that will be a 7 total damage there.
Plus your rage?
That includes the rage because it doesn't include the strength.
What's the total?
7.
But no, I mean altogether.
Oh, between the two. That is 19.
Copy that. Was there a particular one that you were going after? Because there's 2 on Tony, or 3 on Tony, 2 on Kassan, and 1 on Vicky. The one on Vicky is mostly in the wall. At this
Going
point.
after one that's going on Tony right now. He's getting bombarded. That's no good. Specifically, if there's anybody who's making it so that they can flank him, let's make sure that they cannot.
Copy that. All right. Yeah, and the funny thing is you did 19 points of damage. It had exactly 19 hit points left. You have vaporized one.
Perfect.
Just straight up. And that one was like one of the next ones to act, too. So you not only did you do that, but you deprived me of an attack that was coming up this round. You bastard.
You're welcome.
All right. We do have... Coming up on Tony, we do have one of them swinging, though. 15, not going to do it. Nope, not going to do it. You guys are in a crowded room full of ghosts. That zombie is deceased. Kassan, you are up.
All right. How's my targets looking? Anything?
You've got,
hit points that I can strike?
You've got 2 on you, and they're both starting to emerge from the wall.
Okay.
So you feel like you probably get about they're at about half cover right now. So they're going to have a half cover. So they're going to be AC 14 each if you want to try your luck.
Yeah, I will try my luck. And they're both full hit points. Yeah.
They are both full hit points, correct?
All right, I will swing at one of them.
Okay.
26.
Hit.
14 slashing.
Got it. All right.
And then a follow up with the Polar Master attack.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Hit.
5 bludgeoning.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right. Cool. Yep. Yeah. You lit his ass up, and he's that one is suddenly like noping or like really reconsidering all of its undeath choices. But it is pretty hopping mad that you were smacking on it. So now it is its turn to return the favor, and its buddy. So a 20 and a 22.
Yep. And yep.
Okay. For a combined 20 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Yep. That also reduces your hit point maximum.
Just he got hit times?
He got hit twice. Johnny 2 times here.
I would like to Silvery Bob's the heavier attack.
Okay. That's a 21 to hit now. For 13 damage. So we're gonna go with the original 11. I'm not gonna be that much of a dick.
All right, so that was also, and that reduces my maximum hit points by the amount of damage done?
Correct. What is your, how many hit points are you at then?
Down to 12.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It also, because the targeted creature must re-roll and use the lower roll. So I think it would still, the lower roll was the less damage here.
Yep. Well, I mean, Silvery Barbs is a worthy attempt right there. Tony, you are up.
And I would like to give, I'll give the advantage again to Vicky there so that she can basically Vicky Wick one of these jabronis.
Copy.
Go around with a sharpshooter miss. Okay. So, you said I got 2 that are on me right now, right?
You do have 2 on you currently, yes.
Are they right next to each other?
They are maneuvering around you to try and get as much of an advantage upon you as possible. So yeah, you basically have 1 on each side.
Gotcha. I got 1 on each side of me.
Mm-hmm.
They're both okay. So I'm gonna take my. Are they both? Either of them looking more shaky?
Let's see. They are C and K. All right. K is at full health. C, on the other hand, is at 13 hit points.
Okay. So C. So Tiny Tony's gonna poke out from behind me, and he's gonna cock his Tiny Tony gun.
Uh-huh.
And he's gonna look to blast it in the face.
Okay.
With his force strike.
Go for it.
That's a 16 for 3 points of force damage.
That's a hit, and he takes it. He's at 10.
Then, let's see, since it's right there, I'm gonna light a fire under this damaged one's butt, where it's right there. I'm gonna create a bonfire right underneath it. It's a Dex 14 save or suck.
Ow.
What do I got? Let me see. 20 on the dex save.
Okay, it does not take any damage then, but it will have to continue on anything on its next round. It's going to have to, if it stays there,
Got it.
or ends its turn there, it's going to have to roll again.
Okay. Copy that. You got anything else up your sleeve?
I will hold on to my other options at the moment.
Copy. All right, one of them is going to come swinging at you. 15 ain't going to do it. Zombie is going to come up and roll up on Sikander. 15 is going to hit. This time it gets lucky and it smacks you. You're going to take six bludgeoning, which is a devastating shot for someone who has only how many hit points? You have 8 hit points. So you reduced down to 2.
Lovely.
Yeah. But you're still up. You still got, it's like poker, like a chip in a chair. It's a hit point and a swing, So you're still conscious. Renfro. At this point, you see another figure. You see a figure emerge from the igloo entrance, as it were. You notice delicate pointed ears, and but the head looks a little weird, and you realize that in the silhouette that this figure has a jaw that's kind of like hanging off of it, and there is one of the arms looks completely mangled, but it comes shambling out of the igloo, and you can hear it muttering something about "I'm useless in there." And you see the pointed ears of an elf, but it sounds like it's got the guttural cadence of one of the short folk. It's very odd. But he comes up and stops, looks at you both, and he speaks to you and goes, "Oi, is this a friend of yours here?" Sikander, you can see that this creature that you are pretty sure is another zombie that is somehow talking to you intelligently is addressing you.
What the hell are you?
Long story. And at that point, the zombie tries swinging at you again, and you dance around it. But at this point, the elven figure goes, never mind, I understand. And he comes up behind the zombie and takes a hard swing and cracks it upside the head. And he goes, last I'm useful. As he brains it for 3 points of damage. And it looks like these zombies might be getting in a slap fight.
Love it.
So, Kassan, what are your you're still standing and conscious, yes?
Yep.
Okay. High or low?
High.
And what's your hit point total currently?
12.
12. A glowing light fills the inside of the tomb. And you look around and you realize that there is a glowing orb floating next to you that wasn't there before just a moment ago. You stare at it for a moment and are suddenly shocked as a bolt of lightning comes out from it and zaps you. That's an 18. Does anybody want to react to this before I start declaring damage?
We got 18. 18. You said it's an 18 to hit.
Correct.
What's your AC? Your AC is an 18.
16.
Awesome. Okay. Yes, I am Silvery Bobsing.
We're just used to as turtles, like not really having to worry about stuff like that.
That's a 16 on
Like
the second
18.
roll.
Oh, well, you're fine then.
Yeah, that's a 16 on the second roll, though. So that is going to hit you for 3 points of lightning damage instead of 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it was only that. I was thinking
no,
you were going to get hit by a lightning bolt.
I'm going to tell you right now, it's 2d8 damage, and I rolled a 3. Okay, so don't get cocky. Is all I'm saying.
I wouldn't dream of it standing over here with my lightsaber. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, God. Okay, that's it. All of them now attack Frankie. They all just dropped their current objectives, and now they're going after Luke fucking Skywalker in the corner. All right, Vicky, you're up. Tavonne, we've had this running. These guys have been begging me to put lightsabers in this game ever since I started DMing for them during the pandemic. And it's been a year and a half of this shit. And I'm just like, I'm one stop from straight up rocks fall, everybody dies at this point. So, yeah. But the fact that they kind of have one tonight is kind of cool. So I'll give it to them. So, yeah.
What is the AC and HP on the Will-O-Wisp?
The AC is 19, HP is 22, and they have a fuck ton of resistances and other immunities.
Is it AC is 19?
Yeah.
Correct.
And HP is what?
22.
100 million.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, why not? I would like to, without sharpshooter, I would like to attack the Will-O-Wisp.
Okay.
Change direction, and I'm also going, if I hit, I would also like to enact my fire shackles, my fire wound.
Oh my God. All right. Forgot about those things. I have blocked them out of my mind from collective trauma at this point.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a combo. So I'm gonna do 2 things.
Okay.
And I think I can use my bonus action. But I would like to get big, please.
Ooh, I will tell you right now, the ceiling is too low for you to really fully do that in this because you are still in the barrow.
So with that, I just won't get physically big, but I still get all the bennies.
Okay, so you're just getting dense then. Got it. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
It's getting diamond bodied.
Yep. Diamond. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
You get it with advantage.
Oh, with
'Cause
advantage?
I gave you advantage.
You gave me advantage. Let's try one more time.
Oof.
You know what? I'd like to use my inspiration. And I'm gonna roll it again. Why not?
Okay.
You know?
Oh my God.
I think that'll hit.
Yeah,
so that'll
maybe.
be a 12 plus it's my giant's might and the fire shackles. So the fire rune is the target takes an extra 2d6 of fire damage.
Okay.
And
they're only going to take half from that.
It must succeed in a strength saving throw of 11 or be restrained for 1 minute.
That's comical. It's restrained, but it's only going to take half from the. So give me roll the 2d6.
Well, that's
okay.
Yeah, hold on. So the first, Giant's Might adds on. So it's at 17. 17 magic. Then you got to roll. Yeah.
2d6.
Got it.
So total of 20 magic. Well, yeah.
It's going to take 17 from the piercing, and then it only takes half from fire, so it's going to then take 20 points of damage, and it is unable to move.
And it also, while it can't move, I think every round it takes.
Yep, it's going to take additional fire. Yep, I'm aware. Yep. God damn it!
This is where Vicky Wick rolls in, and it's just like, "Oh, you got a problem?
Yep.
I'll solve it violently."
Yeah. Strength shackle 2d6 at the start of each of its turns. Can repeat the saving throw at each of the ends of its turns, banishing the shackles on a success. Once you vote the stream, you can't do so again until you finish a short or long rest. Got it. But it does not say that I am incapacitated or anything like that, so it could still technically zap people. So it'll deal with being there for a moment. It's at 2 hit points. It's very likely that this thing's going to burn to death, even though it's resistant to fire. But you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna roll the dice and see what happens. Sikander, it is your action. You have a new ally in this fight right now, fighting across from you. You now have what's called advantage, as you are flanking your opponent, which means you get to roll twice for each attack and take the higher roll.
D20 it is.
D20 plus 5. Roll it twice. Let's see what happens.
We got a 19.
24 to start. That's awesome. Roll it again just to see if you get a 20, because if you get a 20, it's a crit.
A 9.
Okay. So either way, you were definitely going to hit, but the 19 is a solid shot. Go on ahead and roll your D4 plus 3.
Four.
Okay, so max damage on that. That's going to be 7 points of damage. And then you have your bonus attack.
D20 again.
D20 plus 5 again, and you get to roll it twice.
Got a 9.
Okay, so 14 to start. Let's see what you get on the second roll.
9
14 again. No worries, no worries. Okay, go on ahead and roll the D4 for damage, because another hit.
4.
Another 4 points of damage. All right, you have reduced the zombie to 8 hit points. The two of you combined. You guys are crushing it. All right, Spectre L is now. This is the one that was that is mostly in the wall. It's going to kind of peek out and take a shot at Vicky again. 19.
That is gonna hit me.
All right. Do you have any other sort of avoidance or any? Because you already blew the silvery barbs on Kassan. So that'll be 13 points in necrotic.
Ouch.
Was that before or after I haven't acted yet? Yeah, I haven't acted yet.
Yeah,
Sorry, yeah.
That was after you acted. So
yeah.
All right, so 13 points in necrotic.
Copy that.
Oof, it's getting scary.
No.
All right, we're I know it's getting late. We're starting to get close to wrapping this up. Frankie, you're up.
There goes that first attack.
What you got? 13. That's enough to hit.
All right.
Their AC is 12.
Stupidly attacking with that two-handed thing. So that's 7 right there.
Okay.
And once more. 22. And woof, double ones, man. 3 on that second one.
Okay, what's the grand total, including your rage?
10 total.
10 total. Okay. And you're going against the ones that the ones that are going after Tony, because those are the ones that are the most visible right now.
That is correct. Do we have anything else that's flanking him? I know I tried to make sure that they couldn't flank him in the last.
There were 3 of them around him, and now there's only 2, and you just deleted one of them right off the board. So now there's only one that he's engaged with. They no longer have advantage on his attacks against him.
Cool.
All right.
That's
so
it. All for me.
Got it. All right, that guy is
mark
toast.
Another round of my rage off.
That's dead. Kassan, it is your turn. You have a will o' the wisp next to you, and you have 2 figures in the walls that are, swinging at you.
DM, I have a question.
I have an answer.
Is the will-o-wisp with those magic shackles, is it considered restrained or in anything that would affect our ability to hit it?
Let me look at this. Proficiency.
Because it's scary.
It is restrained for 1 minute.
And so what does that mean in terms of, it's not like it's prone, et cetera, right? Or what does it mean? Does it advantage on attacking?
Hold on. 1 second. Speed, it becomes 0. It cannot benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. And it has attack rolls against the creature have advantage. It has disadvantage on its attacks, and it has disadvantage on dex saves.
Good to know.
Okay. So I can attack it with advantage right now?
Correct.
I will attempt to do so.
Vespa.
17 gonna hit.
19 is the AC.
All right, then I'm gonna use my inspiration and reroll that.
Okay.
Critical strike.
Rolling, critical.
All right, roll the damage. Yeah, you literally bring the glaive down onto this restrained will-o'-the-wisp and cleave it in half. You actually like force your blade through the floating ball of light, and it explodes in a flash. And
right.
You smell sulfur and ozone.
And I will parlay that critical into a bonus attack on the hurt specter that is near me.
Got it. Okay.
18 to hit.
Hit.
12 magical damage slashing.
Destroyed.
All right. And then there's one left near me.
Yep.
So I get that Polearm Master butt attack.
This is the one that's coming up out of the floor, so you could drive the butt of your polearm directly into the ground to hit it. Oh my god, 24.
I will do that with a 24 to hit.
Yep. Got it.
For 5 bludgeoning.
For 5 bludgeoning. Got it. All right, so it's gonna take 5. Anton and Nate, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna wind up ending it with this fight since we're already 5 minutes over. So I think if you guys have to go, we can go on ahead and bid you both adieu. We're gonna pick up your plot line next episode. Okay. So you two have a good night. But everybody here in the fight, we're gonna wrap this up here. I think this is gonna be the final round of combat. So. Kassan, the specter that you just hit, decides that turnabout is fair play at this point. And it swings at you from the ground, and it rolls a 7. God, I suck. All right, so it misses you completely, mostly because you knocked it. Mostly because you knocked it silly with that one shot. So that's G. Tony, you're up.
Okay. How many we still got standing? And what's the
1, 2, 3, 4. No, pardon me. 1, 3. There are 3 left.
Yeah.
Yep.
And where? How they looking?
It's 1 on each of you, except for Frankie.
Yeah. So the one is the one still there with his butt in the fire.
Oh yeah, I should roll a dex save on him. That's an 8.
So
Nope.
he does not make that.
Okay.
So it'll be 12, which reduced to 6.
6 fire damage taken. Got it. It
He's still-
floats over and it looks down and realizes that it's kind of smoking and smoldering, and it's just
And how many points he got left?
16.
Oh, that one. Oh, I thought that was the one I'd been beaten up. Okay. So someone's got 16. There's one that's a little bit more hurt, right?
No, the other one that was attacking you is dead.
Oh, excellent. Okay. So then Tiny Tony attack that one. For 5 force damage, and then I will. Let's see here. Yeah, no, that's not that. I will try and. Can I recast the bonfire on it?
I mean, it's already in it.
Yeah, so he's not. Let me instead. Let me. I'm imagining its intelligence isn't great, so I'm gonna mind sliver it. So it's an intelligence save of 14.
Okay. Intelligence save of 14. Yeah, it has a 0 bonus on that. Made a 19 though.
Okay, never mind.
Worth a shot.
And that will be that.
Okay. The one that you're attacking right now takes a swing at you, Tony. 17 to hit.
That will not hit.
All right. It goes, it swings wide. Now we're out to the zombie outside. On a 1 or a 2, it goes after Sikander. On a 3 or a 4, it goes after Renfro. And I rolled a 4. It turns around, swings at the new combatant, and connects and cracks Renfro in the face for 8 points of damage. Renfro goes to return the favor. Hits it for another 3. All right. Top of the order. The Will-O-Wisp is gone. Vicky, you are up.
All right.
You've got one on you. You've got one on Kassan and one on Tony. All of them are in various levels of pain.
Is the one on me? Do they have?
The one on you looks the worst of the bunch right now. It's at 4 hit points.
All right. Yeah, I'll just try to finish that one off then.
Go for it.
Did I do anything?
That's
I think that's
20.
going to finish it off.
Yeah, you literally just blow its head clean off with your magical crossbow. You just zoid it right in the head.
Last call has been called, everybody.
Yep. And the party girl is ready to go home. Sikander, you are up. You have 2 more strikes with advantage upon them.
I'm in it to win it.
Yeah, baby.
All right, D20. Oof. A 9.
That's a hit, actually. Their AC is only 8. So, and then you add 5 to that, so that's a 14.
There we go, 14.
All right, D4 plus 3.
Another 3.
That's 6 points of damage. I now have to make a con save of a DC 11.
Nice.
I nat 20 it, so it's going to succeed. You stagger it. It falls to the ground. You think it's dead, but after a moment, it starts to come back up. You have your bonus attack, though, and it is prone. So you have advantage on this. Going ahead and roll one more attack. Let's see if we can finish him off here.
D20 it is.
D20 plus 5.
Ugh, a 9.
9 is enough to hit it, though.
Well,
Yep.
4.5.
Give me one more roll, though. Let's see if you crit. Just out of curiosity.
D20 or D4?
D20. D20. We'll add 5 to it. Let's just do it. One more roll. Even if you have a 7. All right. Well, hey, you know what? That's a 12 to hit. So both you definitely hit. Roll your D4 damage.
Oof. A 1.
I have a D20. I have a DC 6 con save here. Can I botch two tonight? I legit rolled a 1. So, yeah, you drop him on the ground. He starts to stir. You hop up into the air, and you give him the Macho Man flying elbow drop, driving your elbow directly into the base of its spine. You hear its lower back shatter, and it gasps and seizes and gives off a pathetic death rattle as it grows still. And you look up, and you see your new friend, also a zombie, staring at you and just going, "Oh, yeah." Sorry, I'd been saving that one up.
Fucking zombies.
All right. Frankie, you're up.
Oh, here we go.
Do it, Frankie.
Ready?
Do it.
Rolling 1. 12.
Hit.
Hey, this time we got 15 damage on that first one.
Jesus Christ. Okay, are you going after the one that's after Kassan or the one after Tony?
Who's looking worse, Tony or Kassan? I'm not remembering.
Kassan's
Kassan's
looking
looking
rougher now.
Sounds like a real bad.
All right, the one that started with Kassan then.
All right, you hit it for 15, and it is still there, but it is barely there.
Good, because I got another 7 damage coming its way.
Jesus. All right, that's enough to finish it off. Okay. And so that one is toast.
Oh, Kassan,
Attack,
you got a
move.
little something
Attack, move, bonus attack.
here, generally.
I got a lot of something, Frankie. I need a vacation.
Kassan, it is your action, and there is one target left, and it is on Tony right now.
All right, I'm gonna go nuts on it.
Got it.
With a 9.
With a 9. That's gonna miss.
Feeling under the weather. That's all I get.
Yep. All right. Tony, your action.
Okay.
You're gonna mob this thing to death. I know, but yeah, go for
Let's
it.
see. What's it at?
11 hit points.
Is that 11?
Got it.
Okay. It's still gas is still on fire.
Big money, no whammy. Big money, no whammy. Yes, it is.
Yeah. So does it need to roll dex?
It does.
Does it,
13.
13 does not.
13 does
So-
not. Okay, so yeah.
So gonna take it. So it's 9 fire. So 4.
Okay.
Tiny Tony is gonna unload his Tiny Tony gun on it. Come on, force attack. Come on, Tiny Tony. We got that. Oof, that's gonna miss.
It doesn't. You can't hit AC 12. All right.
Tony missed. Tony got a little too excited there.
All right.
So we're gonna go again for a mind sliver. Intelligence of 14.
These guys are not known for their intelligence, but I'm just getting good raw rolls. Let's see what happens. 7.
Yeah. So it takes 9 psychic damage. Or
You call out all of its deepest, darkest traumas and start psychoanalyzing it, and it literally bursts into flame in shame and embarrassment.
excellent.
Yep. So with that, you have overcome the. There are no more specters coming at this point.
Was it not resistant to psychic damage, or did this hit the total?
It is. It is not resistant to psychic.
Okay, good to know. Gonna make a note of that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yep. As you all emerge from the barrow, you find Renfro standing there with a Goliath dressed in wrap pants with beads on his wrists, looking pretty rough, but standing there, bloodied but proud.
I'm going to use my last spell slot to switch from a fire eldritch cannon to the protected cannon to start getting temp HPs to the group.
Okay.
I think we see our new friend. And I say, hey, you a buddy of Renfro's here? How you doing? You doing okay? You look like you've seen some stuff out here. Renfro, who's your friend?
I don't know, but he was beating up on these guys when I came out, and he let me get a couple of licks in. So
Gotcha.
yeah. Hey, what's your name, big man?
Sekendar.
Good name.
Mr. Kanda, I'm Tony. This is my big brother Frankie. This is my cousin Vicky.
Hello.
And this is Renfro. He got messed up by some bad magic out here. We're fixing him up. And this is Kassan. We're gonna hightail out of here if you want to come with, because as you've probably seen, there's a lot of nasty stuff around here, and it's probably time we ski the Seattle, if you know what I mean.
And I was just beginning to enjoy myself.
Oh, I like this guy, Frankie. He talks like you do. I like it.
That's kind of par for the course over here with the Barrows. As soon as you're starting to enjoy yourself, it's time to go.
Hey, now, no meta jokes.
Well, lead the way.
All right. Tony, give me a survival check.
Okay.
with disadvantage from the fog and darkness. Okay, an 8.
Can I get any assistance with Al Capone?
You know what? I'll neutralize the disadvantage. Go on ahead and just roll one straight one.
Gotcha.
How about that? Oh, shit. Okay, so 21. See, this is why I got to stop giving you guys opportunities here. You know? I just got to be like, no, you take that first roll and you like it. Yeah. No, you start heading back and you realize, oh, wait, I'm not at Barrow 12 right now. And you manage to find your way back over to the main pathway and you head out. You manage to quietly escape the Barrows and head back into the all too familiar swamps. The silence is deafening, but you all manage to quietly make your way back to the outskirts of Helix. At this point, you know that it's time for you to go rendezvous with everybody at the temple, or pardon me, the shrine to Sylvanus. But you have a new friend here. I'll let you guys have a moment as you figure out what you want to do.
Can we stop by for a beer first?
No.
No.
We got Renfro. We can't go in and down.
Oh, right.
Hey, friend, we just met. It's Sikanda, right? Did I get that right? Yeah. Sorry. I'm the one. I try to be good. I try to be good with names. I'm trying to write them down. So I don't know what you're up to, etc. We're trying to save this guy. So I mean, we're here at the edge of town. I don't know if you want to head in or if you want to, we gotta save him and his buddy. But we don't want to leave you in the lurch. But all we'd ask is you didn't see this guy because like the town gets a little bit strange about anyone who's different at all, and they might like come at you for like helping people, which is one of the things we're trying to change there. It's kind of strange. Like they only keep to themselves. They don't want to help people. Sometimes there's all sorts of shenanigans. But you can either come with us to help this guy, or all I'm saying is if you head back into town, don't say that you saw Renfro, please, because like they're gonna think that you're like doing dark stuff, which we're not doing. We're trying to serve the light.
Roll a persuasion with disadvantage.
Oh, you said disadvantage. I would take a look.
Well, either
11.
way, 11.
Yeah.
Okay, so he does a pretty poor job of convincing you that this isn't some sort of evil black magic thing. But yeah, you could do with that what you will.
Well,
you can also make an insight check if you'd like to learn more about his motivation here, Tavonne.
You're on mute. We didn't hear what you said.
Oh, sorry about that.
Sorry. Yeah, let's go on ahead with this insight check.
Okay.
So D20.
Yep, D20 for you. It would be a D20 plus 4.
10 plus 4, 14.
14. Okay. You get the feeling that he's awkward but sincere.
Is he the leader of this band of misfits?
I mean, as close as you can decipher.
Does he always talk this much?
An insight check would not give you that kind of information, but you get the feeling that they're all kind of loud and boisterous by their nature.
Fine. We'll help your friend.
Fantastic.
All right. And with that, we'll go on ahead and call it a night here. Matt, thank you so much. I know you got to be up before work in 3.5 hours?
Yep.
You'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be fine. So awesome. Tavonne, I don't where are you located, man?
North Philadelphia.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay, so it's 1:30 in the morning for you too. I'm so sorry, man. Most of us are California based, so it's still early here, relatively speaking.
I'm quite aware.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Well, hey, thank you so much for joining us tonight, guys. Thank you, everybody watching tonight. Thank you all for joining us. Hope you all have a great night. We'll be back hopefully next week. I need to make sure that that everything is still going fine next week. But there's a good chance we'll be back for our next session. In the meantime, I have been.
It's my birthday, and so Elisa's taking me places or something. I don't know.
It's okay. We could say that you go back into town now. Just to help allay suspicion. Because people always just run into one turtle at any given time.
Nobody wants to run a birthday bot.
Oh Lord! All right.
Yeah, put it up. We absolutely will. We love running.
You already got your goddamn lightsaber tonight. Okay, so just we're gonna stop it there. All right, we're stopping the madness. But anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, I have been DM Greg. It's been my pleasure to be your dungeon master this evening. These have been the Turtle Tonys and friends in Secrets of the Barrowmaze. Please join the campaign, secretsofthebarrowmaze.com. I have our second group. Our Long Island group is having their second session tomorrow. Very excited to roll with them. And we've got a new group entering the fray starting on Wednesday. So we've got more folks coming in and experiencing the universe and exploring the mysteries of the Barrows in the region. Very excited. And you too can have your own adventures in discovery.
Weird thing about that Long Island group, they do the entire thing in California accents.
Oh, dude, totally amazing. Cool. Yeah, I know. Well, actually, no, it's 2 druids and a ranger, so they're all just playing donors.
Actually, yeah, that's pretty accurate then.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, it stacks pretty well. Tavonne, thank you so much for joining us tonight, man. I hope you had a blast. We had a blast having you here. And
no problem. This was great.
Love to have you back anytime you want. So you just let me know when you want to roll again, and you're welcome to join us, okay?
Absolutely, sir. Honored to meet you all.
Likewise.
Honored to meet you too, man. All right. Very cool. Well, we'll be back Monday night. Until then, have a great week. Take care of yourselves. Get out, see some art, go have some fun. And until then, roll them 20s. Good night, all.